ツ。ドクター、ご機嫌いかがかな。
Welcome back.
私物のスツールを持ち込んでもよいか。
祝福を授けてあげよっか。例え
This
ば
called
君のペン先にザクロちゃんと同じ綺麗になるアーツをかけてあげるとかどう？
I'm sure I'll get a 6, right? I'm sure I'll get a 6. Gotta get the money
ド
up.
クター、ご機嫌いかがかな。はじめまして、ドクター。あたし行動予備隊 A6 の
今日からお世話になります。
はじめまして。
ロープで呼んで。よいしょ。ヒーリング。Okay. Okay, bud. Alright. Alright. Hey. When's that thing coming out? Is it in 6 days? Did this say when? So this is on the 14th. This is another week. Babel rerun is until the 14th as well, so another week. Seems like everything's ending on the 14th. Fucking $30, dude. What the fuck? Sucking horse shit. This is fucking horse shit. This one's $30 as well. There's no fucking way, dude. Icon 200k strategic battle record. Like this is probably the worst one, right? Like this has gotta be the best for $30, right? This one just gives you money instead of the other stuff. I mean, this one's the earliest one. Man. It's time for IWST2. So we got up to 4 in the afternoon. How bad can this thing? How bad can this be? What the fuck? The earlier stream wasn't Hades. Why do you think I posted Kroos? The hell? Also, hello, Aki. It's nearly dawn. I suddenly realized ever since I came to Changshu, I haven't had a proper sleep. There's a great commotion outside. It seemed two people are fighting. I was wondering why the fuck you did IW off stream. Do you think I would ever do these things off stream? Hell no. There's no way. Ito's bot showing Hades? Really? Let me see. LMAO. It's in the fucking title, dude. London Walker is playing Arknights. Title. Alright, it's time to grab Kroos. Shows Hades. That is weird though. Ian can't read. XDD. It's okay, you only missed up to IFW 4. There's a great commotion outside. It seems two people are fighting. But I know their fight isn't because of each other. They're fighting over me and that cup. I've always considered myself fine at reading people. I've guessed too that this can't all be that simple. Recap the story so far. Onegaishimasu. Onegaishimasu. I mean, you've done this already. I don't think you need a recap, no? I mean, fine, I'll do a recap real quick. So Lee brought over Lee brought over from Longman Ling's artifact. Kind of. Like the same artifact that Nian gave Kroos and Lava to bring to Dusk. And Lee brought this artifact over at the behest of Mr. Liang, the magistrate, the top person in Changshu, which is the city we're in. But there are others that want to control the Suis, right? The Sui what are they called? The Sui regulators? What the fuck they're called? The mandarins inside the Yan government. The people with red coats. Along with Lazy, I think. I think Lazy was one of them. But yeah, they were gonna have it brought over and steal it, or stage a bandit assault to steal it and have it all be covered up. But that didn't work. And while this is happening, Kroos and Mr. Nothing had also come by. And alongside with Nian and Dusk, but Nian and Dusk had split off earlier and didn't come to Changshu right away, so it's just Kroos and Mr. Nothing. And obviously they met up with Mr. Lee and they're not working together. So yeah. Now they are trying to find Ling, who is somewhere in the mountains, chilling, probably drinking. And it seems like the Sui regulator people, the government people, don't want us to befriend another Sui, as we have Nian and Dusk. So they are interfering. And yeah. Kind of what's happened so far. Methinks. Naruhodo, naruhodont. Yeah, it's easy enough. You'll figure it out. Lacking Zola's on the government side, obviously. And he's being a bitch about it. Just kidding, he's not being a bitch about it. He's being very professional. My premonitions has never been far off the mark either, so I prepared 2 letters, sat on the table. That's not trouble. That's not trouble or Mr. Liang for now. Also, I'm finding Lee's personality so likable. It's very, very relatable. Ah! Oh shit. I am curious. Are you just allowed in or out of the Liang estate whenever? Liang Shun might not put on government airs, but this has to be a little too careless. Lee's cool? Lee is cool. I like his personality a lot. Stop there. Rembilitonia. Crikey. Crikey. My listing, I'm nothing about this Sheila. Nothing about this Sheila. Crikey. Crikey. Oh no, it's an actual Australian. Oh no. Nowhere to run. Who sent you? Wait, you're not even young niece. Where did you come from? What's going on? I was thinking you kicked a bucket in your sleep. Are these beasts long-snouted slumberfoots? Oh, she's Iberry. No, she's a bird person, but... Right? Or is she not? Is that her tail? Is she an alligator? Black Knight is an Aussie? Is she an alligator? I don't think I've ever noticed her tail. Assuming that's her tail. Taper? Bruh? Paper... Arknights. Slumberfoot? What's these things? Huh? Huh? Yeah, that's her pet. I was like, what the fuck is she? Hold on. Black Knight. Arknights. 5-star Rimbilitonian. Vanguard and Arknights. She is a leopard gecko. What the fuck is a leopard gecko? It's a leopard. It's a gecko that has leopard spots. She's a lizard. So she's a croc. Fucking crikey. Savra. Yeah. Okay. She's Aussie, all that matter. She's a Savra. Tokage, Tokage. A dragon. She was clearly scheming something outside your room. You think do-gooders do that? Oh, I'm not secret here anymore. Oh, I can't do Australian accent, dude. It's so hard. Tokage Janet. I can't do it. Not secret here anymore. So it's in for the penny, in for the pound. Okay, Rimbilitonian woman, hold your beasts. Oira, Tokage-잖니. This is the Shangshu magistrate's land. I don't mind either way, but getting on the courtman's bad side won't do you any favors. You're able to rib it on in the old rimbill? Roughly. I have your name, young woman. And what are you paying your very bold visit here for? Yeban Black Knight? Iban? Why were you ignoring me if you could speak Yangnese? You're a Rimbilletonian, but you have a Yangnese name? That's not the point. I really don't end up in these situations. But I'm not looking for too much trouble in this city anyway. A hunt with no traps and no plan is a hunt just waiting to fail. Give it up. You're not pulling any schemes here with me on the scene. This dude's a temperamental sort. So you two are working together. This works out just fine, actually. While you've been focusing on me, like, drill. There's more Slumberfoots. It's got the goblet in its mouth. See you never. Hold it right there. Hey, what dimension are you living in after her? Long-snouted Slumberfoots don't live in young, let alone keeping a cadre of tame ones as your partners in crime. This woman's probably come chasing us from somewhere else entirely. What are you still thinking about? If I didn't help you, she would have trapped you to death right there. No, I wouldn't say she was after my life. Boy, you lost the goblets. And you don't even act like you care. Aren't you scared Mr. Leon's gonna chew you out? I've lost the cup and your hopes have come true. Isn't that just dandy? Fine, I said that. But if this spirals out of control, what do we do then? I just wanted my dad to suck it for once. I didn't think the whole association would be done for. Where's Lang Shun? Benefactor, this matter you raise is far beyond the pale. You have to let me absorb this slowly. Don't blame you. I've known Nian forever. I still need some time to take this in. And you told me without the slightest reservation. You're Rose Island operators too. Right you are, Benefactor. I love the way Mr. Nothing talks. It's so like, it's so... flamboyant? No, flamboyant is not the right word. It's so like, old style flattery, I think. I think that's what it is. But whether or not we agree with it, having a nation's top organizations watching Rose Island so closely doesn't make for easy sleeping at night. The SWE regulators, they are the SWE regulators. Yeah. The Ministry of Rights, just their names alone are intimidating. Yet I don't quite pick up on any malice when they've spoke to us, you know? Perhaps we've taken Nian's household affairs too simply. Ugh. Should at least have Amiya and the doctor know about this before we make any calls. But it's not like Closure and Amiya have no idea about this, right? But they agreed to Nian's request too back then. And who knows if Lava given the branch office a shout yet. Benefactor. When is Kroos gonna open her eyes? When the game ends. Only in the art book. You know, I've come to notice like Kroos has a lot of green accents. Like you see, like on her hair. Over here. It's to complement her eyes. When Kroos opens her eyes, dude, it's GG's. Like God, Kroos. When Kroos open her eyes is when she gets a third skill, you know? 6-star Kroos. Holy shit. She's gonna go like have a shootout with angels and win. Oh no. She'll be the first 7-star? Ain't no way, dude. It's gonna be so hard for them to balance. Her hair also has over here has green accents. Benefactor, given things are currently brewing up a storm, perhaps we should put our own safety first, don't you think? Or we'll discuss it with Mr. Lee first. Nian be damned, but Dusk not somebody who makes things mysterious on purpose. If what she said was true, then it looks like this whole thing has a lot more moving parts than we thought. A safe proposition, that's my benefactor. You say that when Yen's Sui regulars already come knocking, don't think safe's the day of the word here. Did they fuck this up? You say that when Yen's Sui regulars already come knocking. Like, this part is fine. You say that when Yen's Sui regulars already come knocking. Don't think safe's the day of the word here. They fucked this part up, I think. Or am I just fucking dumb? Should be, don't think safe's the word of the day here. No? Am I crazy? Is this what I'm reading? Don't think safe is the day of the word here. The word of the day here. HG, fix your shit. Word of the day of the word. Maybe it's an Aussie thing? Searching it up, dude. It's definitely word of the day, dude. There's no fucking way. You know everything's reversed? My bad. I just need to get on a handstand to read. My bad. Yeah, you're right. That's already the second time I've found errors. Ah, shit. Benefactor, why is you furrowing your brow? This thing's... Nothing, move it. Nothing, move it. Oh, what in the world? What? Is this some metal animal? And now there's two of them. Wait, that's a teapot. That's a painting frame. Are these things alive? Where did these things crawl out of? Hold on. Has that teapot grown legs? Watch out, Benefactor. A fair square hit. Looks like that works. Slow down. This thing's turned back into common paperweights. Damn, they're all over the place here. Benefactor. What's happening? You're making lots of noise here. Why is that flower pot moving? What's going on? What are these things? Where did this miscellany all come from? Oh, what did I just step on? Ah, shit. Did this fall on my benefactor's bag? Nothing. Yeah. What are y'all charging at me for? There's one more. Oh, they're grabbing the thing, right? One shot, one kill. That one was narrow. Much thanks, benefactor. Ow, 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 ow. Well, what could possibly be happening? Could there possibly be even more scoundrels working against us? I've got this feeling I've seen these things somewhere before. You're right, they practically seemed homage to Miss Dusk's ink spirits. Oh, were there still leftovers? They're all coming at the charm Nian gave to lava. That settles it. Now they'd be pretty much like ink spirits. Liang Shun. Lee, the cup got stolen? I was careless. It seemed to be a beastmaster's tame beast that did it. Wasteland long snouted slumberfoot has a special organ in them. There's some kind of hypnotic substance they can secrete. But none of the sort live in Changshu. Someone skilled, strong, and in command of beasts that put people to sleep. A fine accomplice if you're out to steal a cup. And the thief's not even with the inn people. You ascertain that much? You're not surprised at all. You figured it out long before I could, I'm guessing. The look on your face tells me this one was definitely unexpected. Any immediate suspicions? I didn't tell anyone at all where the cup was hidden. I think you told someone else I had it on me. I did indeed say that. That's good then. But look at this sturdy, completely neat and tidy. Just missing that case you hid the cup in. Look at this study. I see. So who can get into your study and who could send someone to sticky finger the cup on such short notice is Miss Ning. Don't tell me too much. I'm scared I'll get my feet caught in your bureaucratic vines. Feeding my hope to bring the one behind that thief delights. Reclaiming the goblet should come first. Moreover, hunting that one down will be too hasty. Hey little girl, I have a name. You're so slow about everything. What did Mr. Liang say to you? Some quite perplexing things, but absolutely not to do with your old dad this time. Seems like our Miss Du Yao Ye does like her father after all. You said how you were all for young against old, but how you didn't even want to take this job. But you've got other ideas too, don't you? No? They're talking about me for now. You know what's happening, so think how we can haul her back in. Haul her back in, quick. Easy enough. That Black Knight had real freak skills. You think it's so simple to get her? We're just in luck. The better the skills, the easier to detect the baits. But what's important is, as a Rim Bilitonian, how she chased her way into Changshu, and who it is controlling her behind the scenes. She's not from Longmen. I didn't hurry too fast from Longmen to Changshu. If she really was out tracking me down, she could have pulled things off at any messenger station. Why wait to move until I'm in the Liang estate? Not to mention a Rim Bilitonian wantonly raiding a young magistrate. Either she's an idiot or someone's using her. Doesn't that make her an idiot either way? Not necessarily. People do act naive at times. When they want something from someone very badly. Are you trying to tell me something? You're imagining things. Will Rose Island really do something just because you left that letter in your room? We have a level of trust. Do you know them that well? Good people always know each other well. His door's open, but where's Mr. Lee? Benefactor, there's 2 letters here. It seems one's meant for us. Let's see. Benefactor, I admit I've been holding in my curiosity. Just what kind of person is this Brother Lee? He's a detective, had dealings with Rose Island since a while ago. Well, many of the kids from his agency have. But little by little, him and us have gotten familiar. I see, a detective. No wonder he's so meticulously minded. By his wardrobe, I would have guessed him to be some manner of Tianshi with a mild hand for originium arts. What did Brother Lee write then? Says, read it for yourself. Cup was taken to find Master Shen at Ferry Crossing, and well, he really hasn't taken us for outsiders. Master Shen would be that boatman of some admittedly suspicious intrigue, no? If we don't get this sorted properly, Rose Island can kiss goodbye to not getting involved. Better we listen to Mr. Lee for now. He predicted the situation to get more complex, so that's why he didn't want us involved at the beginning. Does this really mean he saw all this coming? Hell no, dude. Ain't no fucking way. How come you're out of things to say now, really? We haven't run that far yet. And can you tell me how you know they're gonna listen to your letters at all? If I start telling a youngster like you, Miss Du, it'll be your fault when you get bored. You love pretending you're so mature. That's why I hate all of you kung fu nut jobs. You've got the wrong idea there. I run a licensed detective agency. Does being the boss of one guarantee you're a detective? What? You're wasting all this effort just to find the goblet's owner and nothing else? You swear? Of course there's more. I want my own answers too. You know, if what you say is true, couldn't that Black Knight bandit seriously just leave Changshu? A thief with knowledge of how Magistrate Leon's study is laid out. She must be somewhere nearby. Off to meet her puppet master. And on the off chance she scrams, if a Rim Billetonian can get out safely after stealing the Magistrate property, then someone wants her leaving. Or to put it the other way around, she's going absolutely nowhere. Guaranteed? Not that guaranteed, actually. It'll just be a gamble. And we're too late then, aren't we? If worst comes to worst, and she did scarper on us, then with your help, we'll just get her back. Easy for you to say. How am I meant to know which way she went? Well, if they come prepared, then how do you find a single person in Changshu's size haystack? Is one pair of eyes and one pair of legs going to do the trick for you, Miss Du? Then why can't... Wait. It's not me who wants the lousy goblet either. Someone's stolen it. Brilliant. We'll go see just what fins those anglers are trying to fish up with it. You already have a guesses for who they are? All I'll do is ask that you all take your seats. HG, fix your fucking shit. All I'll do is ask that you all take your seats. HG, there's an extra is there. Very, very, you should call for him so early in the morning, my lord. Miss Ning, the camellias in the roadside garden have bloomed. Have you seen them? You were the one who planted them. Yes, much thanks to your tender care for them. Never fixing old TL? They didn't fix the new TLs either. What do you mean? There was a problem in chapter 15, I think. I'm pretty sure. There was at least like one. There's several in 14. I know that. Yes, much thanks to your tender care for them. You truly let your own garden run wild. It has become a means for me to kill my time. Screw Yo's star. I'll sprinkle a few vet plums next time then. As you wish. Why such agitation, my lord? There's something I wish to consult you on, Miss Ning. Well, will you say it? Since when could you no longer say things straight, Liang Shun? It's to do with that friend of mine. Do you not trust me? I've always trusted you, Miss Ning. Really? If so, why do you ask to confirm before you speak? You're completely right. Though I do not mind the walk, I walk to see you. It would not be just to ask me some questions that you call for me. So rare, that is. If I have displeased you, I humbly apologize. Why the nervousness? Am I so frightening? Yesterday morning, I went to old Zhao's jewelers and repairs on the bracelet you gave me. At noon, I went to Miss Wen's shop to pick furniture. I've long wanted a larger dining table. After, I went with Miss Wen to meet her husband at the dock. In the afternoon, we ate our meal at Chef Chu's, talked of everyday domestics. Finally, I went to Uncle Bai's, watched him teach his potter apprentices, and went on a stroll with him. Is there anything you still wanted to ask, my lord? The bracelet I gave you was just an ordinary silver one. Is not of great worth. Really, may I not like it if it's not of great worth. I hear Uncle Bai has had a cold these last few days. He's admittedly getting on in years. He's at the point he should be minding his health. He will. But Uncle Bai has been pottering in Changshu for 10 years now. Every afternoon and for 6 hours. Thunder could not move him. You know, maybe I can't. Habits become nature. There'll be no exhorting him now. You met all 5 of them throughout all of yesterday. His routine matters. I understand now. So now you have finished questioning me. You shall next be heading out, my lord, shall you not? It's almost daybreak. It is early to be visiting the theater, no? Not a suitable time indeed. Yet you know my body is frail. I will go and brew some tea then, you wait. Oh yes, Miss Ning, the book you borrowed yesterday from my study. Have you finished reading it? He knows. He knows. It's day now. But the snow hasn't melted. I have something I need to ask you too. You see these little whatsits multiplying? What is this? If these things appear because of the goblets, then that means we bet on the right streets. They haven't followed me? Finding this too easy. Let's see this letter. That storyteller has seemingly changed profession. Pottery? Pottery what? Where are you going? What is that? Why is that unaccounted for goblet in your grasp? Ah, shit. Ink spirit. I choose you. Fucking Pokemon, dude. And here's Ling. Oh, here's Dusk. So you are here. I really like Dusk's style, honestly. But I also like Dusk's style as in like her clothing. Her art style. I also like Ling's personality, I think. Also previously, Lee was also having dreams that contained Ling in it. And it seemed to me that Ling was talking to the old Yan's emperor about 100 years ago. But I don't know for sure. And Lee was taking the place of that emperor. Who knows if it's better or worse that rules are rules. It's in past regrets consuming swaths of one life that these rules are still upheld. This does not look hard. The breeze in the mountains is ever crisp and cool, and mornings are refreshing as these are always fine for settling muddy, murky matters. In a mountain-sat village when kitchen smoke has just sprung up, the snow is still unreceded in spring, one old and one young stand off against each other. The only sound, the single strike of a faraway gong. Gong. You've kept me waiting. Bloody lout. Light, stay cool for the moment. I've seen you before, so it was you. Unexpected for sure, a rim Plutonian, silently lurking in Changshu since the very beginning. Can't understand you, sorry. Light, what? A snare. You trained these slumberfoots well. An ordinary woman will be headfirst in the ground by now. He didn't just notice the snare behind him, he stepped on the rope without hesitation. Bastard. Don't worry, I won't make this hard for you, girl. Do you know what that goblet you're holding is? It's not my concern or my interest. It's newbie bounty hunters that ask too many questions. Then you only have yourself to blame. Don't get so full of yourself. Helmet, drill. Pokemon, I choose you. If you don't know what that is, Then be wise and hand it over. Don't be used for nothing. How dare you do that to helmets? You asked for it. A headless bolt. You caught it barehanded at this distance, and I just changed the string on my crossbow. Seeing how you're unwilling to take my life, I'll give you one chance. Hand over the goblet to me, and then tell the one instructing you, tread carefully, don't be selfish. You know who hired me? Whether I know or not doesn't matter. What matters is I can stop you right here. Why should I listen to you? You have no choice. Maybe you can run, but you can never bear to see these beasts of yours meet a sorry fate. We're gonna eat them. We're gonna eat them. Nom 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 nom. You're threatening me? You have skill, but aside from your crossbow, you've got nothing in a fight. You can pull out before you're in too deep. You need a good eye and the right people if you want to survive here. True, they never told me someone as capable as you would get in the way. If I had someone do something dangerous for me, I wouldn't give them the whole picture either. It's just a job to you, stranger. Why stake your life in it? Give the cup to me, and I vow on the escort's name that whatever they're paying you, we'll double it. I was taking a loss anyway with all my volunteer work. All as a favor for a friend. A friend. So even you bandits of the wild don't mind a sacrifice for a friend. Sounds like you've got something against us. No, not at all. The longer you do business, the more fine people you meet, the less friends you end up with. Then be smart and go back to your business. Yes, business is always easiest done in the mountains. 3 mountains, 17 peaks, hundreds of passes. Is there any road without a tea house and station for travelers to rest their feet? Yeah. Is there any road without our people? I hope you see clear now, girl. Really don't think anything of me. A direct confrontation might not be my style, but you've pissed me off just far enough. Isn't that right, my darlings? The old Todger wants to have a go. Let's give him a go. We've been around the paddock a few times. We're no strangers. Seems some just refuse to learn. If that's your answer, then you'll pay the price? Question mark. Even if the third party was stood there watching, they wouldn't have a clue just how they come. They wouldn't have a clue just how the coming step came to land. Simply put, the man is adept in walking passes, in climbing mountains. The steps he lifts in places, day after day after day, and are truly too many to count. In one clean noise, clay bricks shatter in the ground before him. Dust drifts down. By his gaze, it's a simple, common bamboo wood-carrying pole. His gaze itself, faint rage. Far away, the gong strikes again. Gong. How? Where did it come from? Wait, light, come down. Calm down and drill. Back to me. It's you. You finally came to the mountains, so I came to find you. What comes will come. Nothing is avoidable forever. Is there a need to be so hasty? Hey, miss. Are you talking to me? This movement. Is that wooden stick one of their carrying poles? What did he do just now to shatter bricks made of stone? Do you know him? No. Then there's some problem between you. I only see you between us. You're right, I'm your problem then. When I'm done here, I'll come see you, but not now. Miss, does it relate to the item in your hands? It does. This is personal business, and major at that. Stay out of it. Me. Up the BGM. Oi, oi, oi. How, Major? The safety of the nation is at stake. Life and death. Since that rainy night those years ago, I've rarely heard you use such a tone. I see. How could you be a villain here? What a chivalrous swordsman. What a dutiful innkeeper. Then get out of the way. But I know just who you are. That's why you'll never see me. And if you won't, then it changes nothing if I find you. That's why I never came down from the mountains. So, if... Give that back. It was 10 years. 10 years ago. You watched as my son died. So you could protect this goblet. Sanzong. Miss, this has nothing to do with you now. Steal my things while I'm not looking and then tell me it's not my business? This was never yours. Sanzong, have you lost it? You're free to go now. Leave. Mark my words, you two. I'll be back for it. Zhang Qingyue, where's your blade? At home. I see, at home. A rainy night in the escort, over a dozen lost their lives. There was a boy among them, and a father. The boy was a Shang, my boy. The father was a Du. Du Yaoye's father. That's why you don't carry your blade. What a tremendous joke. You still hate me to this day. I don't hate you. I know you didn't mean to. The blame lies with you, but no fault. Save the goods, then the men, Yet, the goods are gone now, and so are their men. Am I still not allowed to condemn you? I must ask you to give justification, or else I cannot live on. I will give me the goblet. Do you know what it entails? No. He died for this cup then. I'll bury it beside him today. I'll be waiting atop the mountain for you to fetch your blade. Giga Chad. Master Shen. Huh? What brought you over here? I was about to look for you at Liang's. Where's young Li? The goblet got stolen. Mr. Li sent us to fetch you. Did he tell you anything about this? He asked you to come get me, but not to first find Mr. Liang? To be clear, you came from the Liang residence. Yeah. The fact that he didn't send you to find Liang Shun means deep down, he already knows. Gifted. How gifted. How truly gifted. These guys. You're back, uncle? How were things? In regards to her, thoughtful of etiquette, true as can be. If she was so ready to display etiquette, that shows there's still room for mediation. This is regardless of how she acts, or what intention she harbors. Master Tai's instruction lie here, and they can't be false. She's clever. Since I visited in an official capacity, she should have realized to some extent. Very well. Those sides are now strained to the breaking points. We stand on a hair trigger. We can only resolve this incident before we draw even more disputes. We really do want everyone to trust that our methods can forever rid Yan of the sword hang over her head. Then we naturally must obey those magic words. Rank and forthright. It's time to fight. Tatakae. Tatakae.
それじゃあ出発しようか。みんな、僕のルートに沿って行動してね。即戦即決。
影すら捉えさせない。後ろだ。毒と罠。こっちが姿を映していた。
我が元を。
私と奪い合いをする気？
いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
悪くないね。
Battery. Four times with arts or true damage to defeat. Oh my god.
私の領域を犯した。
即戦即決。
Okay, it's a bit too loud.
中。
後ろ
There we go. Ah, yeah, whatever. Fun event mechanics? Wow. Wow. Fun event mechanics. Wow. One noon tea. Alright, take a seat, Master Shang. Why so late to work today? Met an old acquaintance in morning. Which acquaintance? Arknights? Fine day. Fancy meeting you again, Master. What? Still looking for that pavilion? You helped me considerably by narrowing things down, but I'm still meant to find a person and not just a pavilion. So there's yet more to do. Is that your sweetheart sitting over there? What? No, I'm not that brave. Oh, your daughter then. I hardly seem the fathering kind, don't I? That's true. Hey, what did you just say? Me and that Lomanite comment or what? A man and woman going up the mountains at this hour in early spring. Nothing else to do, probably. Master Shang, your noon tea. Thank you. Noon tea. Not sure if it's noon yet. Every Shangshu pole carrier gets 2 free servings of tea in the mountain tea houses. A noon tea in the morning, a sunset tea in the afternoon, each with some small sides. A taste of free tea is always fine. It's tea, nothing more. But it's in the mountains, see? Mountains tea is always a bit more expensive. And if it's complimentary, you made out like a bandit. You manage your books well. Are the shopkeepers really that kind, though? It's all out of benevolence. The authorities subsidize, duh. And you'd know. My home happens to be a food service establishment, too. Of course I got some idea. I see. Are close with Shangshu authorities? Have been since Mr. Liang took up office. The last few Shangshu governors were about construction, civil projects, developing the mountains and forests, not just recovering the city from all its troubles, but breathing even more life into it. Maybe Governor Liang Shun thought the city was renewed enough when he came in, because his agenda was peace and love for the citizens instead. Whatever you think of this, you've seen nothing yet. You're wise for your young age. My dad does business. It's all just osmosis. You have a fine father. I finished my tea. I should be on my way now. See you again, Master Shang. He has the goblet. This guy has the goblet. Oh, it's gone. Hey, Lee. What's he doing with the goblets? Not sure. He's got no motive to hide. Hanging it off his belt for anyone to see. It's like he's asking for someone to come at him. Ignore it. Let's have some tea ourselves and see how this plays out. Waiter, 2 pots of tea and 2 of the shredded meat noodles. I'm not having anything. I'll be eating them both. Your 2 pots of tea, sir. The noodles will be a bit longer. We're busy today. Thank you. Ow. Why follows all the way here? Hey Lee, I'm gonna ask you something and you can't laugh. Did that teapot just move by itself? Shredded meat noodles. Oh, mind it, sir. I'm carrying your noodles here. Arr? What the hell is this? Careful. Hey, are you okay there? The stuff's in its kitchen, the cloth and brushwork. They're all jumping out. Oh, what is that? Fire. There's monsters on fire. They're charging at us. Hey Lee, tell me what the hell's going on. So the rumors about that goblet were true. There's too many people in here. Let's move. No, not the tea. Not the shredded beef noodles. How do we reach young Lee? He told us in a letter he left after we met up. We find him at the summit of Kujiang Peak. If he's not there yet, we wait until sundown. Good, we'll stick to it. We can't let the goblet fall into anyone else's hands. Benefactor, how should we respond to those ink spirit-esque manifestations from earlier? Chances are it's linked to the cup. We'll rendezvous with Mr. Lee first. Oh. Benefactor, would you say they are proliferated? What breed of beast is this? Why have they been everywhere for the last 2 days? We've been surrounded, haven't we? Ugh. There's no other way, Benefactor. You and Master Shen take your leave now, and I'll handle these miscreants. You alright with that? They act more or less like the ink spirits do. Reason says I should cope. Hoping. Master Shen, this way. What troubles you? You seem so ill at ease. Nothing. Your brows always wrinkle when you worry for people. Do they? They do. Who garner such concern from you, my lord? I'm worried for that old friend of mine. What has become of him? He's gotten into a gamble. One you asked him to take. True. Are you now remorseful? I still believe this was the best option. I'm simply not sure. You're very clever, my lord. I wouldn't claim to be. I just chose a stupid method. Is every beast and yang like this? Late? Oh, don't worry. I'm happy as long as I have you all with me. Still, though. Joe, keep a hold on it now. Completely new Yangese beasts. You might just make for some unexpected traps. Can we eat them? Dear me, what's going on? Did I offend some whore in recent times? Why are my days filled with contesting these menageries of creatures? On closer inspection, these things are... damned. Close call. Are you hurt, sir? You must be from the other day. Don't ask. You don't need to be so cold, Uncle Taihe. Would you know where these things are aroused from? Wherever the goblet goes, where the geists spring up. Ironically, it's proving the Swede regulator's conjectures. What does this mean? Mind your words, young man. As you instruct, Uncle Taihe. These sprites are wergeists. Are they scared of these two? No, is it specifically the boy that cowers them? Take a look at these wergeists. How many incidents like these have we had? 10, 25, and full 60 years ago, with several more still. While we have wrongdoers wreaking havoc with originium arts on occasion, things really don't come any better than this. A Sui in the end is Sui, and a beast in the end is a beast. If your people carry intent to harm the realm, then heaven knows how great the disaster will be. The Sui regulator has no desire to see such things come to pass, which is why we need to settle this millennium-long mess swiftly and cleanly. No more than detritus. Those things reverted back to common wares. Mr. Nothing. Please convey this to Miss Kroos for me. I want her to reconsider what I've said. We can be on good terms regardless, even if she should ultimately have her own considerations. My side still has a matter it wishes to entrust to Rose Island, irrespective of position. I can assist to passing it on, but why didn't you convey this to herself when the moment was ripe? Well, at that moment, I was a little tensed up. I didn't get everything out. Lord Zul. Well then, it seems we can't delay any longer. Mr. Nothing, we bid you farewell. Fucking Ikemens, dude. I swear, fucking Ikemens. Look at him. He's a good looking dude. It's a cool looking dude. Seems tense. So a young nobleman who scampers about with the deputy imperial censor in tow has a case for the nerves. Amiya's crushed for a reason. True.
少し待て。組織サンプルを採取する必要がある。
Dun, 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 dun. Oughta be 6. These all look so simple, honestly. There's only one way to go, right? I don't know about you, but this one seems rather simple as well. Fucking ikemens, dude. Oh, fuck off. In 1 or 2 more branches time, the color of dusk will paint the sky. These are the 30 mountains and 17 peaks. Though which mount this is, or which peak, is a mystery. The only thing known is that pavilion sits atop Changshu's scenery, both past and present, visible from within. Beauty unparalleled. Yet, regrettably, this pavilion is currently deserted, and so no one is there to see it. And on that note, people have come. Ah, shit, it's Nian. Well, here's the place. What? I'm depressed about meeting her. She gets on my nerves. Even more than Nian. She's not gonna bug you. That's why she gets on my nerves. She's our big sister either way. Let's straighten up. She's not even here. Nope, she isn't. Why not? With all the fuss down below, taking cover up here in the ranges does kind of smell like her style. How come when I hide you call me a recluse, but when she does it you're like this? Hey, it's not like she's always trying to hide. She's just tipsy and worn out, looking for a nice crag splitting in the drifting clouds to lie down on. Knocking out for a moment, that's not so bad. Yeah, this is discrimination. Discrimination against NEETs. Discrimination against hikikomoris. Oh, the other one. I just hope she doesn't cause any trouble for us. She's always half drunk, half asleep, half awake. It's those people who will come to give us trouble. Yeah, real nice how she can sleep through this. Is she even able to? Say, what you think she dreams of? I don't know, don't ask me. Heaven knows where her mind wanders. She'll come back on her own once she's bored in any case. I hear this peak's apparently meant to be wrecked. Wonder how hard Kroos and a nothing guy will have to work finding the summit at all. They searched up and down the mountains, find the specific peak for that pavilion, and these guys just fucking teleports in and be like, hey, what's up, boys? Sir, what do you have there? What comes will come, trouble and all. You bumped into Shang? Yes, he stole the cup. That bastard. How does one man be so single-minded? Leave it. This whole thing is a mess. Oh, fuck. Good swords always keep the rust away. Been years since I saw you draw it, sir. Blades are ruthless things. Let's split to use slicing melons and chopping greens. But if I want my business handed smoothly over to my darling Ye, then I'll have to settle things with Shangzhong eventually. Old Shang might be muddled in the head, but he's not the good for nothing who harassed Miss about paying her father's debts. Sir, you still won't step over that final line, won't you? Kind of person could. One storm, 2 lives. It was my mistake that I let his son die. He has a grudge against me I can't argue with. I know more than anyone how he's felt all those years. Sir, relax. I'll get the cup back at the very least. If I don't, I won't have anything to report. Mr. Shen, or Master Shen, isn't there any way to get up the mountains a little quicker? In a sense, but for people who's never taken a mountain passes before, it might be... You're fine, I'm used to this. Alright then, this way. Oh, I had to sneeze. Oh my god. Fuck. Whoa. Two beasts fighting each other. Yeah, what's the deal with these things? Hey, Lee. I'm fighting for you here. Is there any place to space out? I'm fine, but... pull it together. I don't know why these things keep mobbing us. And we lost the Black Knight lady in the pole carrier by now. Why aren't you, I don't know, hurrying it up? No rush now, no rush. When I accept a friend's request, I'll see it through. It's just... we need to find a favorable pavilion near very favorable water for it. At such a young age, her agility is nearly unimaginable. Such a steep pass, and you're not even gasping for air yet. Have you been crossing mountains all your life? Only got into the habit of the last couple of years. And I'm Rim Billiton born. Might not be quite the Yen style, but it's a life on the wilder side anyhow. I see. The passes around these summits are all hard to traverse. It was said in olden times that Shu's path tried you. People argue which ones that meant, but it's all of them in truth. It's all of them! Master Shen, you think there's a reason Master Li told us to find him at Kujiang Peak? When he was looking into the goblet's origin for Mr. Liang, first place he said he had for was Kujiang Peak. And he asked for Zhuangjiang Peak. Only a few locals know that old name. The authorities changed it however many years ago. I was baffled how he even knew it. Maybe Mr. Li found some kind of lead on it. He did have a lead, he said. He dreamt of it. I assumed he was hiding something, using that reason to parry me, so I didn't follow up. If he really did see in his dreams, then that's all the more curious. Kujiang Peak is a high and treacherous one. It gets the least tourists. It's all the more peaceful there. Peaceful here, compared to well-inhabited Nini Peak with its gentle flat paths, or Suzhou Peak covered with old theater byways. You've seen the few small villages, buildings left are all left over from long ago. Ad break. Though, is there some other hints? Though when Kujiang Peak was still called Zhuangjiang Peak, atop this region of mountain, there was actually another peak. It and Zhuangjiang together were called the twin peaks high as the sun, the two most majestic prominences of the 3 mounts and 18 peaks. And this peak had its countless cliffs, the steepest part almost vertical, like a stone sword against the heavens when you look at it from afar. It was a magnificent sight. If you watch from any other peak at sunset, it was as if the sun fell straight on it, as if someone ran it through by their blade. Sadly, later there was a massive catastrophe, like a fire and storm linking hands, and the terrain around here was scarred well. Most of that sword-like peak collapsed and crumbled. That was 30 years ago now. You can pull aside any Changshuites on the street of at least some age, and they could all tell you clear and cleanly of the marvel of those black clouds weighing on the city. I regret I wasn't eking my living on this river yet then. I never got to see it with my own eyes. A catastrophe. And Changshuites call it a marvel. It's a strange thing. It came without the slightest warning. By the time the Imperial astronomers got the warning out telling the villagers nearby to evacuate, it was already barely manageable. There should have been no escapes from it. But ultimately, thunder clapped. I clapped, and storms faded. And apart from a few lightly battered houses, all the residences in the mountains suffered not a single bit of damage, and not one person was afflicted. That was the first wonder. Afterwards, the two Mutenshi came to inspect the altered mountain terrain. Normally, with a wondrous peak collapsing like that, there should be visible traces left. But apart from the half of the rocky hilt left on Kujiang Peak, not a single chunk of boulder or sign of the landslide was found. That was the second wonder. The outbreak is finishing now. What caused any of that? Nobody knows. They're just some wild rumors, barely worth trusting. Never thought something like that happened in Changshu before. Yan's history and its legends have always blended together. Like how some rumors say Changshu's birth was to do with the lands in ancient people's dreams. The fractional matter of things is beyond anyone's research powers now. The peak that disappeared, what was its name? The Sunseeker. Shengri Peak. But Yan's development has flown by. I fear to the younger generation, things that happened 30 years ago wouldn't be worth the time, being so far in the past. Stay still. Who's that? Oh shit! What the fuck? Stone the flaming foul beast. Light. Keep it from buggering off. You just settle down, love. Is she trying to catch that thing? Seems like it. Crikey, just like that. Keep it bound tight. Eyes glued to it. You're a Rimbilly, eh? Rimbilly then. Now, quit mucking about. We're only... Yeah, I wouldn't be young knees just looking at you. Oi, help us out. Hey, take a squiz at this and let me know what kind of animal this is. It's some... Originium arts creation type. Originium arts? Like those stunts in Lithuanian Lord's Boys pull. You're revving my cylinder. Had me thinking it was some young critter I could tame. Which gallo went and made these things up? No, just let it go. It's as useful as an ashtray on a bike. We're looking for the owner too. What do you reckon? Alright. You're a messenger guard. Bounty hunter. No sense in shooting a hound if it's gone into a neighbor's paddock. Wanna work together on this? I don't know you from Bruce. I don't know you from Bruce, mate. So I don't think I'm gonna trust you. But Billy though. Not every one of them's so nice. That's a dead shame then. Again, to meet a Biltonian out here, it's got me gobsmacked. It's so fucking fast. Uru. See you around like a boomerang, cultist. Your countryman. Suppose so. Can't shake this dodgy feeling. Ah, whatever. How far left to the summit, Master Shen? Oh, dude, my Australian's so bad. My fucking Australian's so bad, dude. Crikey, mate. A road this wide, and you two can't move aside. Tough. What does Mandarin want with me? Master Shang, do you have any idea what that thing on your belt is? Is it yours? Yes and no. But we hope you'll hand it to us. How do you know me? We've heard some rumors. Oh? What did Zhang Qingyue tell you? Is your first reaction to think of Sir Zhang? Then presumably you know where we came from. The three regulators candle holders. But you're so young. You're one I've never met before. If you're aware of our rank, why don't you give up that cup? Me and Zhang Qingyue needs to settle things. But it seems like those things and the item in your waist are unrelated. My son died for this goblet. How could it be unrelated? Fine ability. For one so young, these animals also almost seem to fear you. May I ask only your cooperation? What if I say no? Will you rob me in the open? I imagine you'll find absolutely no purpose in this cup. But to we of the sweet regulator, this cup has tremendous use. What use? Bait. For what? Those who bring ruins to the nation and its people. Yan has known peace for centuries. Where did criminals like those come from? That's neat to know. However, we ask you to believe us. Entrust the goblet to us, and you'll have done a justice great as the heavens. A justice for someone of my sort. It mean too little, and be more than I deserve. Move aside. I fear that's not for you to decide, Master Shang. This goblet is to be buried with my son. Zhen Qingyue must come in person. Otherwise, keep shut. I'll wait for him at the Field of Forgotten Water on Kujiang Peak. In Greats. A staff fighter. Oh, good strong might. You have some force, old bull. Lord Zul, this man hides his talents. No good lies in him. Get the goods before anything. Don't let him keep you. Did you ever hear from Zhang Qingyue the words I hate most? Don't fool with us. They're saving the goods, save the goods, then the men. Tadakae! Tadakae!
行くよ。嵐のように蹂躙してやる。薄汚い盗人たちめ。
Flag Vanguard.
よくも私の前に現れたね。
即戦即決。
他は私が見る。よそに目を光らせる。私の領域を犯した。
嘲笑は恋に依頼とない。
私を追って影に踏み込んでこい。私もほら太陽が
誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
後ろ
Oh, you think I won't?
もいや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
You think I'm above using 2 ambushers? Hell no, dude. Oh, what the fuck?
携帯を変更中。
Hey, fuck you, man.
ちょっとからかってあげようっと。
Holy shit. What the fuck? 12 times with arts or 2 damage? Oh my god, dude. No. I love it when they just get disintegrated by Logos S1. Oh my god, it's so nice. You haven't seen the Innkeeper anywhere? No. Weird, he's not at any other of the places too. Did he finally figure to retire and kick back at home? If only. What's up, Lip? What's up, Liu, bud? Something got you down? I'm totally fine. Why do you ask? Your abilities, soil and stone arts. Precisely. For all your martial talents, you're a shameful fool to not apply for good. Tying my hands with your sand, cracking my pole. What freak fighting style is that? Your pole only lightly splits against me. Makes it the strange one here. From whence did it come? I only use ordinary young bamboo poles. And my style of engagement must completely lack rigor. What's your name? He. By name, incredible. It's lucky I could do battle with someone like you at the very end. You're a Mandarin, aren't you? Tell me, what are you planning here with the goblets? Peace and prosperity in the realm for the ages to come. That's a grand statement. But sadly, I still cannot give this to you. You've got nowhere to run. So you say. You dare flee. Nyom. The pole carrier leaps one step backwards. In 10 years scaling the mountains, this is one step among hundreds of thousands. Free as a kite that breaks from a string, he rises as the wind does. A hidden technique. You won't catch me in the mountains. Tell that boy. The field forgotten water at the crest of Kujang Peak. Don't forget. Nyom. Uncle Taiha, you couldn't catch him. It would be simple if I chased him with full vigor, but he's using the goblet as a threat, forcing innkeeper Zhang to meet with him. In the field of forgotten water at the crest, the two will meet and one must die. Is there no leeway? We learned this route in our fight just now. There is none whatsoever. The field of forgotten water, was it? We need to seize the opportunity. We're lucky we didn't clash with that pole carrier any. Seeing his moves reminds me of the last I saw of Lai Tianpei's 10 whole years ago. I assume you recognize those two there. I told you how my dad's won on secret orders from the royal courts. Those two are their officials. You know who they are exactly. The giant lunk in front is the big shot from the Department of Discipline and Supervision. That's all I know. I see the picture then. I'm not keen on trolling Rhodes Island any, but it looks like we'll need to borrow their power after all. This does put a knot in things though. What? I didn't hear what they were saying, but judging by their direction, they hurried away. They're off to the summit. And I'm appointed to meet Rhodes Island at the very summit. I never knew the venue turned out quite like this. So do we ambush them at the summit first? Let's not. They're all fine fighters. We'll be asking for trouble. Well, what do we do then? Wait, quick, hide in here. Don't book your hideouts. It's our dad. What's dad doing here? And he looked ghastly pale. Is he carrying his blade there? No, it's been so many years. He's never taken it out. He's a sword fighter, is he? He used to be. And it seems he has revived the trend. That's not encouraging. Go, the closer to the peak, the narrower the road. Nearly there now. Is this the final path? The very last one. Beyond this village, a small ways west, you'll see a long stone stairway. At its top is a field of forgotten water. Well, there's a fine coincidence meeting you all here. Very much a happenstance. What are you two after? The goblets? At the summits? There's no point in hiding it now, yes. And somewhere unaccounted for has it. Because what in the world is that cup? If I told you, would you assist in taking us back? Assist us in taking it back, Mr. Kroos? There's a lot more to your goals than just taking it back. You obviously want to use it for something. And my guess is your goal happened to be the same as Mr. Lee's. You're all wanting to find his master. So why go to all the trouble? Are you asking us, Miss Kroos, or interrogating us? I'm no interrogator here. This goblet was made by the hands of a great offender. Offender? The offense wide as the heavens. Court classified. Don't look into it. But you want to use this heaven-wide sinner's work to do something that involves Rhodes Island operators. How am I meant to help you out if you don't tell me? My benefactor is quite right. Though we may be of different standings, there is never any sense in withholding the details when you entrust affairs to people. The proverb puts it well: another's heart is hard to know. Treat each other with candor to get the matter resolved. I was worried you gotten lost. I'm informed concerned benefactor. You treat them as your operators. We do. The youth falls silent. The youngest of Sui's regular candle holders. He must weigh the pros and cons and make his choices. It wouldn't be any startling revelation, but he doesn't want any slip-ups made here. A fearsome beast dwell within this goblet. It's only a portion of his consciousness, of course. Lord Zul, I'm within my rights. If any ensuing liabilities fall on the Sui regulators, you needn't have mercy. Uncle Taiho applied the legal proceedings. Dwells. Contemporary pharmatologists are in consensus that aside from some form of corporealized body, walking in land beyond land, this ancient colossus also has means to dwell within certain objects. The ancient literary saying, the beast walks with the generous earth, actually gives some pointer as to these creatures' characteristics. Does any object work? Weapons are fairly common. Whether ancient Sark has swords or modern mass-produced staves, we have precedents. But as for the concrete principle, we're still not sure. Same goes for that goblet then. Wherever it goes, where a geist springs up. We can't say it for certain yet, but we have grounds to suspect it. The cup is alive, yet it hasn't come to life. The object around it are all dead, yet live because of it. It has been adrift for a long time. It's by a random chance we were able to determine its location. So now you're looking out for that offender. No, I said just now, its maker was guilty, but his present master is someone else entirely. And just who is it? A poet. A drunk, actually. My lord, listening. The wind is high today, and the sun is setting early. Early, but not so. The time came before I could notice. How long has it been since you last climbed a mountain? In antique times, the mountain chains of Changshu were above human mights. Shoes passed try, as climbing atop the heavens is different nowadays. Yet for what difference tolls? Some matter shall remain constant. Nowhere in the 30 mountains and 17 peaks may it be found. Will you still search, my lord? I need to. You would balk at nothing, deceive me, deceive us, all for this need. I need to find it. Why? Surely you are aware that in justified thousandfold, to impinge is still to impinge, and to contravene is still to contravene. Surely you know that should you err once, not only do you forfeit the future, but you bear the brunt of the guilt. Surely you understand. I am willing to hear what you say. I understand that. It's all the more reason I cannot tell you. Why? Because as I serve as a city magistrate, I account for that single city's safety and life, be it brick or tile or stove or kitchen. So long as the slightest harm come to it, it is my failure in duty. As those that tower above my degree, as those tower above me disagree, all I may do is try my hardest. When first we met in Changshu in my early years, I saw the past your occasional obstinacy. You were principled and upright, of vitality whole. I have been staunch in my trust, that shall we work as one, 'twill be no trouble we could not surmount. Yet in this moment, I cannot help but be somewhat disappointed. These words are the words of warning from a friend listening to me, or supervisory pressuring from the imperial envoy of vice second rank, the assistant of Minister of Rights, Ning Chichu, upon me.
少し待て。組織サンプルを採取する必要がある。
Holy. Stones collide, but outside the boards, players, no one knows which way the game is really going. No one fucking knows. Alright, we're killing everything here. Just kidding. We keep going. Finishing this shit today, boys. My head, poor head. What makes this clamor now, it was a folk song of bamboo, clapping away. He shelves his game, knows not of age's change. For dreams I wake, ask only of the years. What years? What years? Ugh, why is my wine gone? What cruelty is this? My fucking wine. Zhang feels at the herbal plaster on his neck, as is his habits. His 10 years taking up his pole every day, climbing up and down the mountain was his habit too. Gujiang Peak is incontestably tall and perilous, so tall it lacks any human habitation, so perilous not a sound could be heard. He's lost count of how many springtimes he's passed in Changshu. He raises his head to look afar, and at the end of a path with no human's form or trace, he sees but one person, a person who has been waiting for him for a very long time. In the end, we meet again. We only just met. You didn't have your blade then, so we didn't meet. Well, I've brought it now. I'll be clear. I know the fault isn't yours. I also know that rainy nights, it wasn't just my son who died. Of course you know. You took in his daughter. How is she now? I plan for her to continue my work. Huh? Is it like his son's daughter? Or like the other person that died's daughter? Your work as an escort? Or do you want her to be comfortable as an innkeeper, like you've been these past years? Either or, whatever she likes. Has she found a sweetheart? Not yet. A shame. You won't live to see the day she becomes a bride. Maybe we don't need to jump to the killing today? Impossible. I know how you are. Your heart is heavy, but mine holds a grudge. A grudge of 10 years. So you never planned to win against me today. The restaurants, tea houses, inns. Aren't they all ways out to leave to your daughter? You know, the escort is a profession of wrongs. You also know the state the escort will be in with you gone. Don't forget, you've gone outside the rules. With a blade strapped to you, people will sympathize with you. But by reason, you'll still be a traitor. If you bore the guilt and led the escorts onward after that night, how could I be betraying it? My son walked that path, how could I not know? But your actions opening inns and restaurants, aren't you trampling upon their deaths? It was you fell at a stroke and ran from your past. I did. I know that. But we said a little more than enough now. I am head of a Xingyu Escort Association. Ask her to the frost. Zhang Qingyue. Whole arm of the Shangs. Shangzong. In early spring, twilight approaches. The trees' shadows sway, the fallen snow like silver. A gust of wind blows, and a blade falls. You've rested far too long, Zhang Qingyue. It might not be my rest. Maybe you've climbed too many mountains, improved your footwork again. It's hard to know. Heroes like you are doomed to spend your older days unable to walk. It's such a shame. So your blade flowed quick. The snow's gleam hit my eyes. You cut open my trouser leg and you think, now I can't walk? You won't be able to block the next slash. That pole isn't any family treasure, you know? It's nothing but a stick of lousy bamboo. Dad. Yeah, what are you? So you were Du Yao Ye after all. In a blink of an eye, you've grown so tall. You two are quite free. If it's getting dark and you still have time to be practicing Kung Fu here. Is you. What are you doing here? I'll tell you straight, Master Shang. My friend asked me to find that goblet on your belts. I'm looking for a pavilion, and I just can't do it without that cup. I worry, see, since swords don't discriminate. If you glanced off of it in your scuffle, it'd hardly be worth it when the dust settles. Dad, what are you even doing? Yeah, 10 years ago, the Xingyu Escort Association took on a great commission, but heavy rains came on the way, and they were attacked by bandits in the wild. To protect the goods, Zhang Qingrui abandoned his fellow escorts. A dozen brothers were attacked. Among them was my son, and your blood father. I fucking knew it. I was fuck, dude. There's a fucking grandpa right here. Zhang Qingrui let him die without trying. Not only did he let them die, he didn't protect the goods in the end. He didn't protect the escort's reputation. And after all that, he even turned a blind eye to their decline and fled from his failure. Did you know that? After that, your mother left Shangshu and went back to her home. Du Yaye, can you swear you knew any of this? Yeah, this has nothing to do with you. Your dad is going to. And your Master Shang. No. The traitor Sangzong. Who the hell do you think I am? You think I spent all my life sheltered like some clueless idiots? Yeah, I knew about my mom and dad. I knew better than you what old Zhang's done all these years and how he's done it. And that's precisely why I need to tell you to today. Association this and that's. They'll all be due sooner or later. Now, if you two oldies can stop making trouble for me, if you don't step aside, you'll regret it. Now. You got something to say it. A coin sword. You're joking. Are you gonna cast some kind of magic in front of me or something? Excuse me. Now, I'm not handy in close combat at all. It's just, if you really want this thing, then take it. Catch. Hold it. Zhang Qingrui, no more distractions. Don't touch my dad. Out of the way. Yeah. Zhang, you've lost it. Using violence on the young. Clang. A sweep of the pole holds back the sharp gleam, but without obstruction. Zhang Qingrui's blade now sweeps elsewhere. And that goblet proves its sturdiness again, for how could earthenware anywhere take a strike from Zhang Qingrui's blade without a stroke of harm? But with that strike, the goblet, black as the night, is sent flying away. The cup! Just leave us, go do your thing. This is family business. Fine. Just hold on for a bit, I'll be right there. Yeah, don't let him go. This stupid old man wants your life, and you're still obsessed with that lousy thing? Du Yaoye is right. 10 years ago, you lost this goblet on a mountain ridge. Now you've lost it again. How does it feel? Shanzong. If you want me aside, the answer's simple. This is far enough. Mr. Zhang. The goblet's been knocked down the cliff. That Lama Knight's already after us. Move it, both of you. Thank you, sir. Understood. Cheh. Miss Du, what's your business here? I'm not letting you go. Why not? There's been Mr. Liang and Li Man, and that Li man, and both of you impossible looking mandarins. And after all my bystanding, I've finally gotten things right. Besides, I've made an agreement with Li. We value our promises, and that's how it works. Yeah, enough troublemaking. What a gaggle. There shouldn't have been this many people today, but no matter. Having you is enough to settle things. Miss Du, you should know we handled affairs impartially. I don't think you're all that impartial. Please, step aside. No. Then you have to excuse me. Slice. Oh shit, it's Mr. Nothing. Now, don't be hasty. It won't do for a great lord like you to be mating out such force on a young girl, will it? A Ying Qing fan of the Lians. As fine a kung fu as expected. Ingrates. Lord Zor, are you alright? I'm fine. Ow. It's truly fearsome you should throw such vast bricks with ease. You had your chance. No excuses. Pew 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 pew. Crossbow bolts. Who was that? Here I am. You're looking the wrong way. Don't get in the way, rabbits. So Rose Island doesn't intend on assisting the sweet regulator. We don't. Maybe your compass points the same way as ours. But Nian and us has gone on for a long while. I know her character in and out. A beast's heart is hardly fathomed. What can her character be worth? Maybe not much else, for all I know, but at the very least, it's worth me. And me. Dusk tore my confusion with a stroke, and gave me what I describe as a blunt awakening. I might like to stand to the side of things, but the occasion's fine, and I know to pay grace back. The Liang clan's Ying Qing fan gave me a good scare last time. Booted me straight to the spots. Much thanks for the opportunity now. Yes, much thanks. If you want to fight over your cup, get lost before you do. This goblet has huge significance to the association. If I could just leave it like that, I may as well be dead, you understand? You may as well be dead right now. Good, good, good. This is the look of Zhang Qingyue. Is it because your daughter's here? Or because of your escort prestige? You always were someone who wanted to live on. Now our battle finally has meaning. Sanzhong, if your son in spirit knew what you were doing today, would he be happy? Don't you throw that concept at me. Even if he was alive here now, he wouldn't be able to hold back his father. Master Shen, why are you here? I sent those few people up to the top and came back down. I thought I'd run into you eventually, Mr. Liang. So you're making your way too. It's been a while since I came. I'm taking a look around this vicinity. How about Miss Ning? She's aware? Or perhaps was long since aware. The theft in the study was her own devising, likely. You better try and appease her, sir, please. Forget all the others. You can't ever let the old Bai Potter wade into the fights. Can she Bai? If he calls a strike of lightning down, he'll have blasted straight over the Swede regulators and Ministry of Rights. We don't know where the Tianxi stand on this. I thank you for the concern, Master Shen. I'm only a boatman, for all my concern is. I guarded the north for a few years. I chatted with the other soldiers, talking homes and the times and so on. Throughout all the old cold days with nothing to do, we all devoted our hearts to Yan, but a little foolishness here and there hardly needed to get away from us. Such is the prudence of the ordinary man. That's what I am, aren't you too, Mr. Liang? The land is vast and wide, all things free, under the heaven's infinity. All are ordinary men. What do you hope for me to do? I hope you'll protect the peace and safety of Sangshu, Master Shen. If any setbacks should happen in the end, I hope you'll leap and pacify the disputes before Miss Ning and the other 5 acts. There's the old saying, ultimately, human affairs all depend on the heaven's mandates. A shame. This is the first adage I learned from Yan's courts. Heaven's mandate lies in man. IW7.
太陽の位置がちょうどいいね。潜伏地点に向かうよ。
誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
我が弦を発する。
聞いてるけど、あまり絶望の匂いならカムフラージュできないわ。
カムフラージュできないわ。
影すら捉えさせない。後ろだ。
あ？
いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
Attacked 25 times to defeat. Holy shit. 25 times. Are you fucking crazy? Are you fucking insane?
形態を変更中。
どうすればいいかくらいわかるわ。 私に命令し
いい天気だね。
That should be enough.
白明に輝く星
25 times.
死の黎
これで分かったでしょ。
私を追って影に踏み込んでください。
聞いてるか
Never mind. It wasn't that tanky.
私を追って影に踏み込んでください。
あまり待たせないで
私を追って影に踏み込んでください。
問題ないよ。
Yeah, I mean, this should be enough. Think about water. Water.
私の領域を侵した。
Oh, it's done. Ugh. Where's it gone? Oh, on that branch over there. There's a great seething mass of oddities beneath it. How do I fetch this now then? A counter of black. All things have their needs. These Wergeists, depositions, correspond with the desires of the wearers. So the ones who rouse me. Is it my young sister who hunches over scrolls splashing ink into scapes? Or that young sister in a world of gold? In words of gold, who makes it so when she speaks? Or was it only him as he threw a piece down with a momentary clack? Out of the way. What the fuck? Long time no see. Huh? You're a Rose Islander. Aw, so we're just old Lee. Still a long time no see. What dragged you from Longmen to Changshu? I think Lee's ancestor is fucking is old emperor, dude. There's no fucking way. Hey, what do you mean he took his sword and left? He went to fight someone? Who knows? None of us new ones ever seen him use it before. Yeah, come to think of it, he's been getting his business big. Got himself stable in Changshu just with his restaurants. What's his style with his sword? He really hasn't used it all that much these years, to be honest. He just cuts melons, diced leaves, chops meat, and handles fins. His fighting days are long behind. It's been a long time since he ever went to, well, harm anyone with that blade. He's sort of retired from all that business then, that type? So what's he gonna do with it out there now? And dice, I guess. He's been dicing for so long, it's the only thing he knows how to do now. That's lame. Well, duh, what? Is dicing vegetable for ages going to power you up? Oh, you have no idea, son. You have no idea, son. Good techniques. Seems you didn't stay an innkeeper all these years. No, I really haven't used it since then. I'm used to counting my chips, sorting out my needs. I never thought I'd still be so able with this frostblade of mine. It's surprising. What would a winning or losing even mean? If I met a Zhang Qingyue depressed and joyless, it hung on my mind. It seems heaven must have willed this. Heaven who? You're just obsessed with getting revenge. Yeah, don't interfere. Go after the Longman Knight and find the goblets. Sorry, Dad, but you're not in charge here now. Ugh. I predicted this from you. I never once laid a hand on her. You'll regret this. Uncle Taihe, you help the innkeeper out. You, young man? I'll search for the cup. I can't wait any longer. Hold it. Stop there. Or let's not be too hasty with the rocks now. Pull any more away, and we'll be stranded up here. Won't you say? The struggling of the cornered. Benefactor, I'll hold out here. You will help out Brother Lee. Don't let that kid get away with it. Right, you watch yourself. Now, you really must stop with the bullying here. The only reason I've not kicked into action is because you're a Mandarin after all. Is that why? I repay Lord Zo's patronage. I go with him. My status has nothing to do with this. Come, disciple of Lien. You and I contest purely as martial men. We shall test each other. Then don't mind if I do. Oh. Rain. Ah, shit. Is it raining? Shoot, the forecast promised to be sunny today. God damn news weather forecast. Sir, it's raining. Would you like to come inside and take a seat? No, thank you. Hey, you're rain viewing. That's a good hobby, sir. I'll bring an umbrella in just a moment. Where's the boatman who was with you? He went into the mountains. Right now? You might get stuck up there once it's dark. Yes, right now. It was a favor for me. Ah, it's that Arknights. Oh, the weird guys surrounding him. Hold on. Who's that next to him? It's Nian. Oh, looks like we got new guests. Nian. Here to squabble over the cup too? Yo, that's a few less people than I was expecting. I'm Zola, candle holder of the Swede regulator of Great Yen. By Master Tai's instruction, I am confidently investigating Dusk and the Black Goblet's whereabouts. These little things seem quite scared of you. If they're scared of me, hey, I get it. But this little boy here, let's say he got on you. You're swift. Uh-huh, I see, just like the old ass guy said. So how'd you get tangled up in this party, Mr. Lee? I think that's a bit of a long story, Miss Nian. I'm very sorry I pulled a handful of Rose Island operator in as well. No big. Kroos and Low Lava can handle this stuff. They never get to see things wrap up. Well, you really haven't changed, Miss Nian. Let me tell you, we've been through the whole drama these last 2 days. That scary old guy did tell us a few things though. Including how the Swede regulator and Ministry of Rights aren't quite getting along. Hey kid, are your bunch really in a hurry to get rid of us? There's gotta be some reason, other than me pulling Dusk out of her hidey hole without permission slip. Come on, hit me with it. If it makes sense, I might just change my mind and help you out, you know? It's none of your concern. But if you're showing of your own accord, then all the better. Where is she? Oh, stop playing the fool. Sheesh, you climbed down the wrong mountain then. What? She's at the summit. The top of the tallest peak in this whole sea of clouds. Did you try checking up there yet? There's nothing in the fields of Freon water. It's no different than an ordinary mountain. That's so. Don't touch that cup. Oh. If it isn't Nian, long time no see. Haha, you didn't check up here, huh? What? This is right here, right now. This is the highest point in all of the Shangshu Mountains. Highest point isn't really a right here, right now sort of definition, you know? I say a summit is only consummate by a beautiful view. What does the highest point really mean in physical sense anyway? If I set down a chair here, that's one step higher, right? This place, I think I must have seen in a dream. You know something after all, Miss Nian. Of course. You and this thing's been together for far too long. For way too long. Sure, ordinary humans might not figure the goblet's secret, but you and the Swede regulators have been way off the ball, seriously. Or maybe that was part of your plan too. Nian? Nah, let's not get into me for now. That kid there's looking he's bursting to say something, huh? Firstly, I need you to give me explanation for Dusk's departure. Does Kroos persist in regarding you as a Rose Islander? Thus, all three of you here have some relation to the company. In accordance with your answers and the incident's resolution, I will consider penning a letter to the Imperial Courts with grave regard to this matter. Dragging Dusk off was my call entirely. Rose Island just accepted a personal request of mine. That satisfy you? No. Anytime the 12 of you meet, exchange messages, or converse is a major strain on the three regulars' nerves. How can you be ignorant of that? Oh, that's some mature words for such a young kid. Who's the boss of three regulars now? Anyone I know? You've been idle for too long. The human realm has gone through changes. Dang. Dang. Where's Dusk? And where's Ling? And what intent do you three have assembling in Jiangsu? And what secrets does this goblet hide? You guys asked someone to get the cup from Longmen, duh. How's that our fault? You know the significance of us necessitating it be in the three regulars' hand. Of course, this thing's got a chunk of my good old second bro's consciousness shield in it. Second bro? That's the next guy, right? Is it? Is second bro the next guy? The martial arts guy? I'm well aware that it is exceedingly hard to consider any of you unaware of it, unaware or innocent. I wasn't going to pretend to be unaware, even though Liang Shun really didn't tell me a thing. I might have been stretching a little when I kept saying Rose Island didn't know anything. Yeah, I'd say, seeing how you're a casualty. Me? I only just realized it. And you three regular guys, come on, you spent all these years with nothing to do but think about it, and you still couldn't get there. Ah, fuck. The Pherma is not only able to separate parts of itself into proxies with independent personalities, but can store its consciousness within certain mediums in order to roam. But can your proxies really do the same thing over and over again, just as if you were in Ursa's Matryoshka? I don't know if you can or not. Maybe it's a new trick he came up with, so you can collect all 181 black stones or something like that. When he go mad? I mean, he's already gone mad. Though. He's already gone mad, though. With him locked up in the capital, it's not like you can't pay him a visit. Meeting with him would be the greatest taboo. You three regular people have done so much, and you still care. What about Dusk? What did you seek Dusk for? And why did you come here? And why did you come here after doing so? I have an idea. According to records, you're always full of ideas. I guess you actually know a little about me, huh? She's looking this way. At once, to come up with a way to wipe out that giant thing. What giant thing? What the fuck? Rain. A drizzle of spring rain. The boatmen who sail the waters at this moment travel through the towering mountains. It's almost dark. Climbing up and down like this really racks my old body.
So
it must be the second bro that possessed him. Second bro. Broski. Broski. Tripaloski. 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 Tripaloski, Tripaloski. The players in the game are many, all told. Are these people trapped on a board or within their own obsessions? Tripaloski, Tripaloski. Yeah, that seems easy enough. Maybe. Oh shit, we're fighting right away? Okay.
皆さん、もう一度防火装備の確認をお願いします。溶岩と安全な距離を保って、隊長の報告は怠らないようにしてください。
これで分かったでしょ？
どうすればいいかくらい
I didn't see what the fuck did he do.
私に命令しないで。
I suppose it doesn't matter.
少々は恋に抱いてなる。
Is that AoE damage?
どう誰かが気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈めてあげる。
他は私が見る。よそに目を光らせる。
Fuck is that?
いい天気だね。
誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
携帯を。
私を追って影に踏み込んでこい。
どう足元を見てくださ
境を立てる印、終焉の別れ。
後ろだ。
Lol. It's the teacup.
問題ないよ。誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
死んだ姿を映している。
Dude, these guys are so annoying, dude. They're so fucking annoying, dude. Let me turn this down a little bit. I'm gonna drink water, boys. Mission accomplished.
すべては秩序にのっとるべき。
Afeka bliat.
摂理に反することなど誰にも許されない。
IW9? Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Range operators can be deployed on melee tiles in the stage. It's examining this land closely, now longing, now grieving, now merciful. Sui Shang. Obsession. Chaos. Legend. Good people. How bad can this be, you know? How bad can it be? Fucking XDD moment. Oh, we have story first. Young man. Can I ask the way to the estate of Liang, magistrate of the Shangshu? It's close by, I think. Turn right there and keep going. And once you see the Paifang Arch, turn left and you're at the Liang Estates. Is it spacious? Who knows? I'm not allowed in. But from the outside, I think it doesn't look all that different from any other place. Might be a little rundown. What does it say on the arch? I don't remember. Thank you. Hey, old man, it's getting dark. How about I show you the way? You might get head out here. No need. I can see the way. Ah, shit. Pew, pew, pew. My foot is stuck in a rock. That's enough. You lasted 33 moves. Commendable. You never were pulling a true weight at all. If you're interested in joining the army, your prospects will surely be bright. I'll admit I contemplated it when I left Kowu City, but the proverb puts it well. Don't bite off more than you can chew. I'll repay Rose Island's grace to me for now. You know, grace and repay it. Quality's hard to come by. A shame you're trapped in your situation. In a literal sense, to boot. If I break my leg, maybe I can tuck it out. Still, let's try it and see. Zhang Qingyue, I'll assist you. Stop right there. You. I regarded this tangle as a farce and invested nothing in it. But you showed me I was wrong. You fucking broke his leg? Oh my god. Mr. Nothing is a Giga Chad. What the fuck? We got less to say now. You always had so little to say in the past. Song Chingyue is only silent when going all out. When he goes all out, no opponent escapes intact. Are you done talking? I'm only speaking to myself. It's raining. What? He broke Shanzhong's staff so easily, before he could even react. How did he do it? Who are you? A bamboo hat and raincoats. The rain as your sword. Excellent kung fu. Stop fighting. Stop, all of you. Would it hurt to be a little peaceful? Everyone fucking knows kung fu here, huh? You're the boatman who was with the Longman Knight since the beginning. Of course, Liang Shun had 2 plans prepared. He deceived both the Sui regulators and the Ministry of Rights. As an official, Mr. Liang has his restrictions. Don't you think the Sui regulators been too arbitrary this time? Won't be the Sui regulators' first time either. My son died because of you, don't forget it. And why all the fighting for our lives here? Sticking your nose into this too. How capable do you think you are? Haha, making that hat such a permanent fixture always did strike me as awfully odd. Unless, of course, Chen Lu, this is Sui regulars' business. It's not yours to interfere in. We got ads. I'm just passing boatmen, encouraging you all to stop slaughtering each other here from the goodness of my heart. And checking on the state of Summit, Mr. Liang asked me to take a look. There were bandits terrorizing the border waterways in recent years. The court sent men to sort it out, cracking down like thunder, with the Tianxi leading them. Some of the best in the court infiltrated enemy lines. In order to avoid alarming the army, the heroes pretended to be waterway bandits themselves, stealing into their den, rounding them up all at once. But when they came back out, they ran headfirst into a group of boaters who sought to stand up for justice. There was quite some misunderstanding. There were hardly lifelong boaters though, and the boat was just a skiff, approaching the waterside bandit den on his own. No more, I'll die of embarrassment. I'm not young anymore, and I didn't want to wade in for a fight like some brawler. The people only knew that the Tianxi took the lead. They had no idea the other beyond could truly be calling the shots. The Imperial Guard drill master praised you quite highly. Oh, that girl was so young. Her kung fu was incredible. I heard she already been helping train other warriors. She would go far, very far. But I'm not here today to reminisce. An escort like me has only deep respect for you, Master Shen. No matter if it's our first meeting, I'd hear you out. It's just that we're settling both public and personal bills today, and your word might not make it in. That's the size of it. But I did agree with Mr. Leon that I expressed some things of my own. No matter what the Department of Discipline and Supervision decides afterwards, I'll shoulder the burden. But for now, don't let any dogma here harm our friendships. That won't fly. If Liang Shun sent you, then this can't be as simple as a check. You plan to meddle in the Sui regulators' affairs. The Sui regulator just wants to push Tianxi Bai into action. Doesn't make any difference if I act for him. Master Shen, I'm on your side. Friendship is wealth, they say. Where's your benefactor? Ahead for now. That's fine. Is everyone here now? What the? What did that summit and pavilion come from? That's what we've all been looking for. There's hoping we can keep this under control. Outbreak is gone. We'll come back. Or else we can only resort to violence. Are you aware of what you're saying? I need your agency's help, young candleholder. We should be in agreement about the stakes here. Isn't Vivi also a candle? Oh no, she's a candle knight. It's different. Are you going to kill yourself? I'm not that out of it yet. But things are getting tight. Is it mine, not your minds? Is its minds, not your minds? Of course not. It's about time we rouse up against that giant self of ours. All nonsense. What ideas do you have? Are you willing to trust me? I'm only obligated to hear out your idea. Whether I trust it or not is the Swede regulator's decision. You hold fine taste, my lord, to be admiring the snow in the mountains at this hour. Here, sit. You knew I would come. Of course you would come. When did the Swede regulator first seek you? A year ago. On what matter? Finding the goblets. Merely finding it first. Where's Ling, dude? Come on. A year ago, Yan realized something. Victoria's incidents, notices endless unrest. One of Lithuania's empresses losing her voice. All under heaven was in turmoil, and Yan had to prepare. The court met day after day and passed the 28 policies, nothing unaccounted for, and not solely seeking the safety of Yan, but offering survival to the known world. But outside of the 28 policy published, there were still hidden 2 more that needed Yan's urgent decision. What 2? And there are wicked foreign spirits to the north, seas to the south, and even more hidden dangers from Swede's bestializations. All along, the Swede regulators had advocated for initiative in settling this Fairmont problem. The Ministry of Rights doesn't agree, not at all. The High Minister is indeed correct. There lies not only usable talent among those 12, there are, above all else, several brilliant and virtuous. But the Swede regulators' very founding was aimed at sorting out the issues of this Fairmont. Their opinion cannot be taken on all matters. The Swede regulator was, at its founding, but subordinate to the Ministry of Rights. It was only the disaster following the Game of Stones that elevated the Swede regulators in position. It is the hidden malice of 1,000 years, a brewing calamity till today. To reckon with its due. To reckon with it is due. But it's not the Swede regulators' right to decide, nor for the Ministry of Rights to say. The current Grand Tutor. The Grand Tutor had met with the great offender. I see. Looks like I really did nap too long. So that's what the old guy's like? His physique was paper thin, and he didn't seem like he knew arts. I thought he was just some random nosy guy poking into everybody's business. The Grand Tutor mends the realm's affairs, inspecting for leaks and patching holes. Huh, I thought you'd get angry at me bad-mouthing the oldie. Angry? Would you show anger at a rascally child who blames the sky for raining? This boy, he's got a steely tongue. Holy. This is the first time I've seen Nian got checked like that. The Grand Tutor gave the Swede regulators a hidden aim, something that must be accomplished, whether or not we openly chafe with the Ministry of Rights for it. Oh, and what's that? 3 things. We're back here. It is turning colder. The mountains are always quicker to cool. The mountains truly did not choose its scenery well. How does it keep hold of its customers? How do you figure? You cannot see the sunset. That's fair. It is very arduous. That you do so much for the Swede regulator, my lord. It's even more arduous hiding it from you, Miss Ning. 3 years ago, for the Ministry of Rights, I was sent to Shangshu to supervise Ling, who was suspected of settling here. And you, Magistrate of Shangshu, had more sway in reality than some of your ordinary colleagues, it is true. I first thought you were inflexible, easily riled. It must have amused you, Miss Ling. My lord, for what purpose have you done so much over all these years? My own outlook has never changed. I do it seeking the well-being of the people of my home. Hesitating not to deceive the Ministry of Rights and the Sui regulator. What could be more important than the people's safety? You know the Ministry of Rights is prepared. Spring thunder was always the emblem of the passing of winter. I wish not for its clap to reduce the 3 mounts, 17 peaks by yet another. You are as you ever were, my lord, but you still are not willing to face me in the end. How could I? And how could you not? Your behavior is all too clear. Our ranks are different. Our posts burden us. But if you come as no more than Miss Ning, then I, Liang, will be more than glad to. So, such openness is also within your capacity. Liang Shun lifts his teacup. No tea is within. Still, he takes a long drink from it. Three things. First, retrieve the goblets. We don't know why, but he spilled all to the Grand Tutor. As to the cup's origins and the rough whereabouts. And you weren't worried it was a trap? Second, aside from preserving the 2 hidden policies, find an even more reliable proposal to keep the situation suppressed to a minimum. Oh? Yan always come off real cautious whenever you touch on the folk of the realm. Third, go on, no matter who they are, sure more than 3 proxies gather on one side, pass on personal handwritten instructions from the Grand Tutor. Handwritten instructions, correct. So I ask, where is Dusk? How did I, Oh. Who are you? I forgot about you. Oops. Hold on, this face is good. Oops, I forgot about you. Whatever, someone knocks you out. What? Where's Dad? And Sanzong and that giant bull? Don't bother looking. You won't find them. This is... So she could alter heaven and earth in a blink of an eye. That woman who suddenly appeared. Just what could her game be? Aw, shit, we're back. Inklings! You're joking, not again! Mr. Nothing, no! Not again! They're in a painting. What do you mean? You wouldn't understand even if I told you. But wait, where are you going? The summit. But isn't the field of forgotten water right there? When did that pavilion appear? Came from time immemorial. Gone. These things. Is she imitating me with these things to mock me? Really don't know how to cut slack. This is my duty. I have a question. Just a question, okay? If I don't go along with you, what will the 3 regulators do? You'll simply do again what was done a millennium ago. Moreover, now, we are strong, and your power is feeble. The 3 regulators' principles are simple. Finish it once and for all, and forever rid the future of a plague. And that's why I'm telling you, we got the same stakes in this as you. You're only scheming to allow yourself escape. Even if I believed you, why should I believe you can accomplish this preposterousness? If you can't, then how much unnecessary danger will your existence endanger? Doesn't the 3 regulator have an even more dependable plan to solve this problem? You cannot convince me. Looks like we're at a deadlock. What do you think? Are you asking me? You could just go ask the one you were looking for. You must be. I see, so this is his supposed big idea. What do you mean? You're the one who doesn't know anything at all, boy. If you don't want 300 years of standing in the corner... If you don't want 300 years of standing in the corner, then don't give me that look. Holy shit. That's it's alright, calm down. Huh. You know how this goblet came about? Hand it over. You task Liang Shun with it. Liang Shun tasked me. If you want the cup, I think you should go ask Liang Shun for it. You understand reason, Mr. Li. You should know the severity of this. I'm sure Liang Shun has his reasons. If Ning Chichu doesn't give a reasonable explanation, Liang Shun will pay for his unilateral action. Okay, we can dial down the aggression once in a while, little buddy. If the Sui regular is so thirsty to have this... Wait, why does the Sui regular want this goblet so bad again? It's that Wei Chi weirdo scheme, probably. He's bored enough to... No, he's not like this. Is he actually still locked in the capital? What happened? The last time the Sui regulars near that shrine, a body was discovered inside it. It was Grandmaster Xiang Ru, heart failure, and died while vomiting blood. The Wei Chi board was empty, save for a single black stone at the center. Didn't you say you had a whole taboo about meeting him? The Sui regulators is investigating it. But this goblet, without a doubt, is a crucial key to uncovering his plots. And the two of you, Miss Nian, Miss Dusk, the Sui regulators wishes for you to come with us. No, that's getting a little complicated. Ah, fuck. Is he really a step ahead of us? By limiting yourself to one step? No wonder the old man was so overbearing. In that case, how about Miss Ling? The Sui regulators records that he disagrees with all the other bestials, willing only to recite poetry and make merry with Ling and Shu. If she still won't show herself, then the Sui regular's only option is to... You seek me. Just kind of fucking... It's just fucking over there chilling, dude. It's just fucking over there fucking chilling, drinking wine. While all this shit is going on. Or gazes at the setting sun, crossing the immemorial, the other times besides. For in truth, time is a place only the free and unshackled can halt their step in. Come. Look now at this view. The sun is through, and the waters run yet long, while snowfall flows through moonlit vacant sky. The setting light set clouds ablaze. How charming. Yeah, how fine. I like Ling as well. Ling is great. The chill, drunk personality feels good, man. With such beautiful scenery, why still must you persist with such unjoyful topics? When did... You and your father in his younger years do seem so alike, and yet you could turn a blind eye to this. You could turn a blind eye to this, to the sky of endless twilight clouds. Have you never been alive upon this land? Okay, keep applauding the sunset in a moment. I spent a lot of effort hauling Dusk out to find you, and I didn't do it just to hear you wax poetic. Long time no see, Nian. Dusk. And you. Me. Huh? You and Oli knew each other. No. Prior to this. Do such lowly means not insult your character some? Couldn't get it past you. I never imagined you'd see through me in an instant. Whose path did you think you walked? I wasn't banking on truly fooling you. And besides, he's the one who daydreamed. The one who met him in a dream was only me. Isn't this a game I learned from you? Myself, I stay. When I awake, the butterfly it stays in dreams. But will it be him still when he comes to you? Who knows? It is beyond you. How dearly rude, Ling. If you have the true capability, go bicker so with our eldest brother. Why the cruel trickery on a common human? Those of different ways cannot plan for one another. So you and I are of the same way. Why did I not know? For how vivid your toast drinking and revelry was, you're quite merciless. Which is right, after all. You've thrown away the goblet I sent you. But however, it was simply a moment's distraction. While singing to the moons, I should be the one disappointed. At that time, you had far in advance laid one stone. And what do you laugh at? Nian's own overestimation, Dusk's timid impotence, your uninvolvement, and myself for considering myself so invaluable. You truly wish to substitute. What is it? What are you looking at me for? No? It's just only me seeing through a good old game. What did you seek me for? What? We can't just pay you a nice little visiting? You fell asleep? I'm asking, did you fall asleep? Are you able to... When drunk, I simply sleep. This is fucking drunk, dude. What of it? She's so fucking irritated, dude. She's like, God, I can't fucking deal with this shit right now. How did you do it? You ask how I did it. Ah, I understand. You cannot fall asleep, can you, my poor little sister? Is it because you're feared to have nightmares? If it can even be called a nightmare. In many years we have not met. So such things are vexing you and your paintings. Could your paintings not bear the weight of your dreams? No. Is it that you finally began to feel that paintings are but false? You... Hey. Hey, don't mess with my paintings. You bundle all those guys below us into your little world, I'm guessing. And what for? Crude mounts, parched waters, a heart like unto ashes. How dull. Okay? But these adorable minor scrawls, these I still find so amusing. What needs you to feed them? You should know what we're here to do. Nian. By your idea, where will our course ultimately be taken? Don't stare at me like that. I'm thinking about it here. Alright? But right now, I still don't know. You don't know, then, you do not know. Not the finest of plans. At dusk, that scroll all filled with matter and depth. It is stagnant, stuck, somewhat boring. Be rid of it, perhaps. You don't get to tell me just like that. Forget not her at the outset, who gave you all true names in one lone word, and what hope she had for you. Ancient history by now. What did you just... Nothing, only a moment of bliss snatched away and apart from this world. The Grand Tutor had something for you to hand to me, no? This and that are independent. Even once you see his instructions, you must still behave and come with the sweet regulator. All to find him. Find that basket of blunders. Indeed. Take it. Oh, a letter. Your so-called Grand Tutor's instructions. No. This handwriting, would it be him? The Grand Tutor is an even stern tone. Ever stern one. He would never draft instruction in such flowing script. Did he tell you no more? My duty is solely to give you the letter. A letter of the court, the first in a long time. Is it to us? When did humanity ever get the guts for that? I thought only the true Lung and his little posse would work this sort of courage up. Then you look at his contents. Affairs come in no more than threes. Oh shit, what the fuck? One affair no more than thrice, I see. Okay, I get it yet. We sure do fit the bill right now. A fulfilled omen. That decrepit's Grand Tutor couldn't have written this. This handwriting looks like Gia's. But she's already... Does someone else have copied her somehow? But why do it as the Grand Tutor's instructions? It was the basket of blunders. It seems in recent years he's written no shortage of things. I thought he was obstinate, that it would only be right he incur Young's flames. And now this written orders is another move move of his? And why should the Grand Tutor send a letter in his stead? Hey, unless the Grand Tutor chose to play white. Hey, stop mumbling to yourself. Unless. The three lapse into silence. Though they have existed for so long, the sisters are momentarily stupefied. The wind blows from primordial to present. This time no longer this moment. That's impossible. Is even this something he can do? Don't ask me. But well, if it isn't just reflection, even if it's just a reflection, I don't like how it's looking at us. Dusk, you scared? Don't you always have plenty of ideas? Think of something. Hey, Ling? We kind of band together. What are you doing? Something suddenly came to me. Last I felt dead drunk. I should have left 2 vessels of wine here. There they are. Blue song? The flavor is still fine to the nose. If you're so cool, do you have any solutions? Solutions? What solutions? Solution to deal with it. Solutions to address ourselves? Need I tell you? You're not just gonna sit on the sideline this time, are you? I hardly could. We meet again. On this turn, do I dream of you, or do you dream of me? By her tail, Ling lifts the jar half full of fine wine and pours it forth into the cup, meant for the one who seems the culprit of it all. She lifts it to the heavens. Shall we drink? I will refrain. May you all come one by one and take your seats. What happened? Where are we? This feeling. It's just like being in one of Dusk's paintings. In that case, who are you? The night parts as a curtain. A silhouette sits straight within the center of the room. Behind him is hung half a scroll. The way to paradise. If you have nothing to do, let's say you chat over a game with me. Sui Shang. Oh shit, here we go.
神々に祈りを捧げておいたよ。神は私に吉兆をくださった。
The shadow of bestial
今回はき
sui.
っといい発見ができるはずだ。
Towering and vulnerable, it casts its lazy gaze upon the mortal realm, and in a blink of an eye, 1,000 years have come and gone. With the millennium passing like a dream, it is uncertain whether it's feeling anger or what? Well, it must be damaged 10 times to defeat.
モンスターレが戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
ここは私が見る。よそに目を光らせろ。後ろだ。
嘲笑は恋に依らえてなる。
私を追って影に踏み込んでこい。
どう誰かに気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈めてあげる。
Lol. 10 times only, bro? What are you doing? Come on.
誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
モンスター、座標についた。
私の名は闇の奥底だ。
あまり絶望の匂いまではカムフラ私の爪が
What the
調子に
fuck, man?
誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
Wait a second.
兵隊を変更
What
中。
the fuck? Man, my logos.
あまり絶望の匂いまでカムフラージュできない。
Oh, it's dead, I think. Right?
もうこれで分かったでしょ。
幻覚と威嚇。これも戦術よ。
私の領域を
寝言は夢でどう。私がいる限り悪夢だけ。
どうすればいいかくらいわかるわ。私に命令しないで。
Oh shit, it's back. Hello there.
信号は安定。いつでも行けるよ。
嘲笑は恋に抱いてな
火山の煙や粉塵には大量のオリジニウム粒子が含まれるので長居は避けましょう。
私の領域を犯した。神殿が姿を映している。
What the fuck? My logos.
絶える。少しチクッとするかもしれない。
私の領域を犯している。
A major Alamon moment,
モンスタ
you
ー
know?
座標についた。
神殿が姿を映している。
Is he gonna take over this part next?
いい天気だね。ついてきて。
我が弦を発する。
アップルパイ。
Is Ascalon gonna die this time? Oh yeah, she's fucking dead, huh? Whatever, she can still live for now.
頬を撫でる薬命運の決まりよ。
It's fine, it's fine. Yeah. You're telling me there's another one? Am I in a time loop? What the fuck is this? Sealed floor, I can't use it? Can't. Oh, it's done. GG's. XDD. That was pretty easy. What's going on? Is it thundering? It looks like it's storming in the mountains. What's been happening with the weather recently? Huh? Is there something above there? Can anyone tell me what that is? I've been stuck in here for 2 or 3 days now. We still can't find a way out. Maybe that means quiet. Perhaps someday a good mood will strike dusk on the outside and she'll let us all out. That said, where might that pole carry sir be? His son is buried in the mountains. He doesn't want to run in with us in a play like this. I've heard tell of grievances between you two, but must you settle matters by such means? What else? I just feel that don't bother feeling about it. Bystanders will always think they understand it all, but people's empathy always turns out to have limits. I know in my heart what the right thing to do is. What's necessary and what's unnecessary. It's common sense. Anyone would know. But sometimes our feelings won't listen to sense. It's raining. Well, it's not as if just waiting around like this poses much problem. Why don't you give raising an ink spirit a try? I've discovered that if you just grant these little thing a level mind and calm approach, they're actually quite affectionate. This goes to show the Sui regulars had reason to beware her. Alright. There's not much to gain from quarreling over them in here. How about we head inside, away from the rain? Strange how it can rain here too. Truly strange how what falls isn't even ink. Mr. Tai-He, won't you come in? What of Master Shen? What's the master up to? It's been a moment now, but he's still fixated on his palms. Are you watching the rain? Yes. According to nothing, this whole world is just a scroll, artwork all around, vivid and lifelike. At sunrise, fowls flies from steep forest. Mist covering the land. You see sunlight without the sun itself. Reflection of thousands of floors, and all is silence. If this is a painting, then who knows just what the artist has seen within Yan's scenery. I'll refine Rainmaster. I only know what that Rainmaster of Duckweeds, Shen Luo, once served 10 years in the army. Who knew he was so versed in literature? Just been around for a while. The only shame is that the rain in spring shouldn't be so warm. So part this open. What? Where are we? Very wise, Rainmaster. I did it without thinking. Was this the reason you all fought over the goblets? The clouds roll above the mountains. What's happening over there? Lots of skill activations. Imagine not being AFK. Wordless roar. Ugh, I'm getting a little twitchy now. Oh, more resilient than Sui Shang I met alone, it seems. Mere lofty posture, it possesses its form, but ultimately has not its spirits. We're still here, what spirit is it going to have? It's probably used a similar method to that goblet, but for completely opposite effects. So it's got a little of the shape, that's all. Form but no spirit. In the end, it's just a... Hey, look at that, you're pretty scared, aren't you? What did you say? You know, I feel like you've been digging at me with that form but no spirit stuff. It's been contained with this pavilion for the time being, but if it's disturbed any further, things will be tough. What a pain. This sure isn't the kind of thing you throw a firecracker at. Yeah. Huh. Aren't you going to keep at it? You really don't like lifting a finger. So that's what scares you. Oi, little Dusk. Don't call me that. I see you even shiver so. Are you fine? My little sister here hid in a scroll for a century without closing her eyes. All because she was so scared of the shadow of us here. Makes sense she got a straight stage fright now. Don't you make such light of it. Even if it's just a reflection. To be precise, it's us three's reflections and a quarter of its Sui's. But it's us. What are we going to? Ridiculing laughter. Rummaging through my paintings. Are you mocking me? I'm gonna suggest to you right now to rein your imagination in. This thing's always forged up my 7th weapon concept without me even thinking it. Just take a deep breath, okay? Save me from getting slammed inside one of your paintings next. Paintings? You ever noticed? The way is natural, and the foundation's simple. So he was never such fanciful tricks. In the end, there's great correspondence before us. Sui Shang is no more than the most unrealistic colors in our deepest selves. Yeah, Sui's is but the years of months drawn out long, and changes have been vast. It is on the brink of madness. It's already mad. Right now, at this moment, we're just one of its dreams. When it wakes, we'll all be done for. We won't just be done for, Yan will suffer for it too. Ling. Oh, little Nian. Is that why you wish to resist it? Yes. Then you surely have quite the sophisticated plan. That part I can't guarantee. I can only say this beast sitting around waiting for it. I see. Why? Because I don't accept this. I really don't. And you? She just dragged me here, that's all, and maybe I have the slightest bit of expectations. Really? Shut it. I asked after you just now, as to our collective exits, and your reply to me was that you don't know. The answer truly is not a fine one. Look now, you are still you, with your own ideas, your own emotional ranges, your own adorations, your own fancied personas, your own fond sceneries. To live in this land is quite fine, is it not? Whatever it may do. Do we have any responsibility for it? I am me. Why should I have much ado about it? Myriad years, the human realm was drunk. and it won't permit me one farcical dream? So the answer is, I mind not. Lift your head a drink, tail as a brush, ink as a shadow. Let wind rise, brilliant in sharp anonymity. Let rain fall, tassels soaked within. And thus, let the might of wine cleanse my hearts. What the fuck? Board game? What game? I'm not too educated in the whole arts of the piece. Wei Qi, the Go of Young. Now that's too complicated. What say you then? How about that 5 in a row one? A child's game. Quite fine enough for me. You like playing this chess stuff then? I don't. The chesses are extremely boring. Here I thought you were a board game maniac, you know? Those types who only stop to eat and then keep on playing. Both sides of the board follows the same rules. Black and white doing death unto each other along crossing lines. What's the meaning in it? Pieces in the end are just methods of playing games. So why fetch me? A fight of eye against eye is far too boring. Were we not just at the mountain's foot? Only they would be capable of this sort of thing. Miss Ning, follow me closely, please. There seems to be a bright light in the room ahead. Really now, starting the game without even explaining the rules. What about you all? You really put me on the spot asking me to play this stuff. I only know general strategy. No rush, no rush. I've waited a great many years for this match. Now what exactly is beating a layman like me going to do for you? Should wait for your helper. Aw, shit. Lee, why are you... Hold on, I'm sitting more comfortably. Liang Shun, Miss Ning. Greetings, Assistant Minister Ning. There is much I wish to ask of the candle holders, but now seems not the time. Assistant Minister? Sit. With this, it's more or less set. What do you intend on doing? Having a game of Wei Qi with you all. You don't like Wei Qi, but you yank all these people in just to play with you. I suppose. That goblet of yours has done me some serious damage. If that lady hadn't finally exposed the truth, how in terror would I have gotten up? Uncertain. Perhaps at some waking, you'll find yourself to be the illusory dream instead. The bubble pops, and the one who opens his eyes is me. What? Now that's just plain terrifying. Terrifying indeed. You don't seem to feel any way about it. Really, I said it was terrifying. I'll leave it at that then. Both of you may think it was random chance that Liang Shun should choose to involve you in this. But unfortunately, though it's true there is countless coincidences in this world, for this, you are the sole exception. There's a man by the name of Huai. Your expression changes. It seems you only let out that mode of superfluous seriousness when your friends are mentioned. Come, it's your turn. I must warn you, one mindless move and the whole game is lost. Lee. Be calm. How did you escape, sir? I thought for a long time and realized one way, that's all. The KO fights. All we respond to is calamity. This game. In the game of Wei Qi, few can surpass you, sir. Is that not so? I simply live for a while. Any longer and it'd be boring. Ms. Ning, what say you to this one? Don't overthink it. Cock. A white stone hits the board. The outcome is clearly in sight. I've been too recklessly about these past few days. It's not your fault. What does this match signify? It's only a game. Don't overthink it. It's very hard not to. Think about who wins and loses first. Your turn. The state of things is evident to all at this point. You don't need to carry on mystifying them. So you want to concede? What about the others? I imagine the meaning of this game isn't on the board at all. It's only right that our win or loss shouldn't be determined in this corner. The best tactic with people who love to confuse things is to play just as mad along with them. I'm not good at any kind of chess, but I am good at reading people. I'll answer that question you just posed, young candleholder. There was an accident previously. I lost a younger sister. You may be young, but as the responsibility lies with you, I'm sure you can understand what I'm saying. This isn't a topic you can discuss here. That is true. Please speak, sir, with caution. After that, my tiny little residence's peace basket was less one black stone. It was merely broken in that accident. And after that, I thought about what I should do, and what I even could do. The current grand tutor, the first time I saw him, he was but a deprived student, led by that teacher prestige past the stagnant city, gazing towards the towering estate wall. You have no freedom of movements. You shouldn't have seen the grand tutor before. He's an intriguing one. He said something that lodged deep within my heart. At a time when I'd gotten sick of these stone cold counters. You seem very boresome, to the point of stiffness. Behind Lee at this moment are many people. Friends, companions, high officials just met, and adversaries for the time being. But Lee still can't see the person before him clearly. This person who appears as a false image of himself. His features are indistinct. So indistinct it puts shivers down the spine. One more move, and even if I somehow understood less about board games, I'd still be able to tell it was your win long ago. If you and I agree to identical rules, what victory or loss could lie on the board. Well, that's some sophistry. You need to apologize to every grandmaster in all the realm. So be it. All in all, I enjoyed it. I've enjoyed my days carry out your side very much. This match is your win. It seems we haven't quite finished playing. I simply underestimated my little sisters. Our match has no real meaning. Call this my surrender. I thought you'd be the type who never likes losing. Ah, yes. I did indeed lose. And you, cultist, name of Kroos. Nian has an ulterior motive in choosing Rhodes Island. I wish you used a bit more positivity to describe Nian and our relationship, you know? No matter. Understand it how you want to. You've no way to uninvolve yourself anymore. Should little dust catch sight of your squalid garden, I predict she'll be of quite some temper. You've arrived. Your tone to my ears does not welcome me. Having so many about you to keep your company with game and talk, what could it be? Have you been too lonely? You saw through that mirage. If so, Nian and Dusk must not have been able to beat it. So you had guessed. Kroos, now allow me past. Let me be closer to my brother. Alright. Come to mention it. When she ever learn my name? You played black, who played white. I cast myself as the piece, contested with the common folk, and was restless without victory. Was Jaz's disappearance the cause? I've surrendered now. You all needn't stay longer. Only Ling. There's a small present I've sent you that you haven't noticed yet. Once you witnessed it, come find me again. Your regard for her has nothing to do with this. I only fault the human realm for being so exceedingly dull. Let's continue. What were you doing while you were stuck inside that strange place? I wanted to choose a handy staff. I didn't find one. Unfortunate. Hey, are you still going to go about it? You had so long to rest and you couldn't cool your tempers one bit? Lomex, Master Shen. Come now, give them a piece of your minds. A change in the summits. This means what Mr. Liang briefed us about has come true. Sui Xiang has manifested. Higher priorities first. I better go up the mountains too. Then go ahead. Are you really not listening to what I have to say? What happened up there? Watch your heads. Stone comes rolling down. Zhang Qingyue brandishes blade. Only 20 years ago, no, 10 years ago, he had self-confidence to cleave apart these boulders as great as his head. Not a speck of dust on him. But he is old now. Dad, watch out. Yes, yeah, my girl. He is old and his child has grown up. No thoughts plague Zhang Qingyue. A rock strikes his daughter in the head as she moves to save him, and she falls off the cliffside. Yet, without the slightest hesitation, he jumps down after her. Innkeeper! Hey, now, hey, what are you doing? Why did you jump down along with her? I'll look below. Then you get up there. Don't act without thinking no matter what you see at the summits. I'll go with you. I'll go with you. Yeah. Thank heaven she's only unconscious. She's fucking dead. If I wasn't deflecting at the critical moment, you two would have long fallen to your deaths. Zhang Zhong. Once again. Zhang Qingyue. Once again. Back then you couldn't protect my son. Protect Du Yaoyue's father. Protect the damn goblets. You should know the blame you carry. It's still not time for you to bemoan yourself. And you can forget having any right to. Your arm is hurt, and so is my leg. You and I are even. Let us continue before they get in the way again. One move will be enough. It's so tall, you really never sense it. Walking ordinarily on the roads, how steep this peak truly is. People should not always walk on a given path. Your move just now counts as saving my life. I saved the child. Yes, you saved the child too, so how am I going to duel you for life and death now? Why you? Come on then. Deep in the forest, white snow still rests. The two face each other in silence. The sound of zither passes them by. Its notes mournful. Who is it? Ling does not speak. She simply, quietly sits cross-legged, seated upon an ice-cold boulder. The wind blows aslant in the twilight, the sun about to set beneath. This pair of enemies faces each other anew. A zither's single pluck sounds as if from the heavens. Even so, the girl is not holding one. A zither is an instrument, by the way. Did we make it up from the weird guy's grasp? Looks like we're still not out of the woods yet. Getting blackmailed by myself really isn't a happy experience. Lord Zul. Uncle Taiha. What happened? I met the offender. But if we truly take him at his word, then the three face their own self-shackles at this moment. You have misgivings. I just don't understand why the Grand Tutor would trust the offender. If they fail, we'll be confronting their reflections here in Shangshu, even if it's only a small fraction. The sweet regulator was planning to pressure Tenshi Bai into action with this. Yes, that's what my father hopes. Sky. The shadows are taking form. Is this Sui's reflection? The Ministry of Rights has Blue Thunder Count by Ding Shang in Shangshu overseeing a team. This is only the Sui Shang shadow. It will make waves. What is it looking at? Zola suddenly senses that Sui Shang is examining this land closely. Now longing, now grieving, now merciful. And it's just fucking gone like that? What the fuck? Huh? And once a breeze blows past, the massive shadow in a blink of an eye vanishes like smoke. What? It disappeared. From a farcical dream it awoke, and so disappeared. How did you... Ling? You could do things like this all along? We were there thinking of every way we could possibly save our own existential skins, and you could have just clapped your hands and broke the illusion up? Our lives are but a fantasy, like a dewdrop or lightning, leaving not a trace in the end. Scarcely known was it if you, I, or it, like the shadow's shadow and its shade, seemed to be yet turn out knots. So may the one who comes to nothing and is shattered not be it. You say that real lightly. It is but a lightest thing. And that is why I am your big sister after all. The sweet regulator demands Nian and Dusk give an explanation. Demands that the other two gives explanation because can't understand Ling. That's my headcanon. Additionally, the three of you cannot act in concert. You must leave Shangshu under the Sui regulator's supervisions. What? Can't we just have a family reunion at Rose Island instead? I still wanted to pull a couple more in. Wait, are you serious? If Rhode Island intends to attract even more scrutiny. I have bad news for you, Zola. I have bad news for you. I have real bad news for you. I'm sorry, but... We have Nian, Ling, Dusk, the brother, Shu, Yu. Am I missing any? It's 6, right? We have 6 of them. We have half. We have half of them. Half of Sui's identities. No? Wasn't it 12? XDD. If you believe what I say, then maybe you ought to come see for yourself. That's well, considering this whole, I will provide assurance. Ling Qingyang. Oh shit, is lazy. Long haven't we met, Kroos? Is that a new operator by your side? I am the humble nothing. Well met, Miss Lazy. Right. I thought the Central Judicial Office was unwilling to interfere in the Sui regulator's affairs. As a disciple of the Tianxi bureaus, I simply exhorted my master's good friend, Master Taihe, to allow some leeway on this matter. No wonder Miss Ning always held her fire. You persuaded Tianxi Bai beforehand. But at what moment can the Tianxis take charge of this matter? Naturally, they can't. But at this juncture, the Sui regulator may not be allowed to throw down decisions either. What? The Grand Tutor has arrived in Shangshu. Oh, so that guy was a Grand Tutor? Sui regulator candleholder Zuola, Assistant Minister of Rights Ning Xichu, Department of Discipline and Supervision, Deputy Monitor Censor Taihe, Shangshu Magistrate Liang Shun, and I myself must all return to the Liang estate before the hour of Zu. We will await the Grand Tutor's orders. As you command. Nian, Dusk, Ling. The 3 of you to the Liang estate too. Please, the Grand Tutor wants to see you for himself. So Lazy is also a dragon kind, right? A Faramut born. I really wonder what her story is. I haven't really read much into it. I just know she's related. Quite good. Some 30 years and more passed since I last met him. How much he could have changed from then to now. Alright, here we go again. You are awake. A daydream. You and I know well this was their strategy. That game of Weiqi, all in all, it was by a fluke we didn't lose. It was but the combined power of all present, facing a lone person over a game of Weiqi. No great brilliance to it in the end. Brilliance. Doing battle with him, what do brilliance and disgrace matter? Yeah, my girl. You're still fighting in the sorry state? Yeah, you're hurt worse than we are. Don't be brave. Zhang Qingyue, why did you stow your blade at the last moment? If you didn't, would a hurt little girl be able to hold you back? You want to run? I humiliate you and have your peace of mind. Is that it? What about you? I'm the same. Yeah, you've grown up. You've grown up. The zither ceases. The fuck, Ling's here as well? The fuck? Oh, it's her illusion. Ling's figure scatters into the air like music about the beams. This is no beautiful dream. A small present, he called it. Now she has a question she wants an answer to. What the fuck? Oh wait, there's an after story. This stage was a fucking joke, dude. Come on. Of ads. When the game comes to an end, another is set to begin. Ascalon, you talk too much. If all the realm is a game of Weiqi, when will the players ever find a moment of respite? Respite. Ah, shit. Here we go. What are Rose Island's plans after this? Did I ever introduce myself? What are your plans, even? I've been planning to get all this behind me. Get this all behind me. Go back and ask that aloof Mr. Liang to pay my bills well. Perhaps he was right. You and we are not solely together brought for this. Only lazy, how'd you... I happened to learn from fellow disciples about Mount Huiqi's business, and immediately rushed for Sangshu. I might have been a little late, but not too late after all. That's good then. Miss Ling. I have a question. How do beings like you determine who's older and younger? Establishing the pecking order. Within the Sea of Chaos, whoever first finds that answer first exists upon the human realm. What answers that? One to a question incredibly simple. Who am I? Mr. Taihe, Mr. Zola, it's good to meet you. Miss Ning, good to meet you. Assistant Minister Ning, my pleasure. It is unbecoming of my etiquette that I cannot offer you hospitality for your time in Sangshu. We came uninvited and trouble you greatly. You should be first to apologize. You came on your father's orders, handling the goblet and Mount Huiqi's incidents in the Sui Regular's name. It was swift, fierce action. Your insight is as a beacon, Miss Ning. But Mr. Liang's actions, breaking past settled positions, were all the more admirable. Were it not for the Sui Regular's radicality, he may not have needed such drastic action. My conscience is clear. I imagine the Department of Discipline and Supervision will pursue their own amends once they learn of this. I've drawn my reports to the Emperor. It's open and fair, no bias allowed for. As you say, Mr. Taihe, garner loyalty and forsake righteousness. Indeed. But the Sui Regulars has overstepped its ambits. No matter the Grand Tutor's determining, I will report the reality to the High Minister. As one should. No need. Oh shit. He's old. Zola. Here. By your inference, and in those circumstances, how long would you need to suppress this situation? Should the three Sui Shang roam the human realm to harm Songshu? And should the bestial Sui have awakened and Yan readied a city to fight it, what would the price be? The former would require 3 days' efforts. The latter would be a mutual loss, with the Fairmont dead and 3/10 of the army gone. Liang Shun. Here. If I sentenced you to death today to protect the Ministry of Rights and Sui's regulator, what would you do? Submit to the law as I ought. Then, if by unexpected turns your action today led Changshu City to be damaged and the common people harmed, what would you do? Should I have sought for a way to survival, then better late than never. The game until now was of equal occupation. The Longmanite you chose was an unusual, irrational move, yet he sees some hint from it, a suboptimal piece. Given so, how much more is within his reckoning, and how much that he hasn't accounted for will return to benefit him. You perceive this matter finely, Grand Tutor. Liang Shun, the one to take your place as magistrate will arrive at Changshu within a month. Prepare the transition and leave with me. I do not know what you mean, Grand Tutor. Follow me to the capital. My thanks, Grand Tutor. I, Ning Chichu, congratulate Mr. Niang at his promotion. I, Assistant Minister Ning. Yuman's route back to Yan is set. It's docked with Longmen yesterday to ready it and resupply. Was Yuman City avoiding catastrophe, or it had other purpose? Leave for Yuman ahead of time. When I and Liang Shun finish business in the capital, we will naturally proceed for it too. Right. Understood. Taihe. All is proceeding smoothly. Good. Uncle Taihe, so you long since garnered loyalty and forsake righteousness. Blame me not, young man. We will withhold investigation into the Sui regulator's lapse here for now. At present, only determining whether the 181 black stones is the key. Understood. Grand Tutor, when will we leave Changshu? Tomorrow eve. So very pressing. Need we not await the messenger's rank escort? Unnecessary. Kenshibai will want to send you off. Unnecessary still. Changshu's mountains ways are rugged. I fear it may be dangerous if you are alone. What? As if willy criminals dare run amok within Changshu's borders. No, I simply minded your advanced ears. Be careful on long outings, please. Within Great Yan's domains under heaven, I only fear if the common people go without peace and national trade is not sufficiently prosperous. What else should I fear? Is anything else worth my fear at all? What a giga chat old man, what the fuck? That's over with. Faster fire of the danger. You certainly didn't feel the heat. The danger weighed on us all. So it was all your secret orders from the Sui regulators, having me bring the cup from Longmen back to Changshu. But your status stood in the way, and so did a certain someone by your side. So you had to put a thief's cap on me and get the escorts to act their show. But you never coordinated the act with me, which I think shows you never wanted to put it on in the first place. You know I never liked acting. So was this your own idea? Yes. The candle holders were in Changshu, and they wouldn't give up at the drop of a hat. You never even wanted this to go down in Changshu, let alone the Sui regulator usurping you for a while. Them and the Ministry of Rights tearing into each other. True. But if you had your way there, you'd be cast on injustice's side. And so there was someone who probably loved nosing, and probably felt very sorry for you, and he sent a bounty hunter to come steal the cup. Since then, it is a weight off your hands. You know who that someone is. Maybe I do. But nobody foresaw Shangzong would come soaring through the sky out for a life. Things turned for the worse, and off everyone tumbled to Gujiang Peak. and the field of forgotten water. Not very smart work from you. No, not smart at all. But for you, for Liangshun, maybe it was a little too smart at the same time. Which is why I entrusted you with it. Someone we could both tell what I was thinking. It would never betray his friends. Should I thank you for still considering me a friend? When all said and done, though, I wasn't out to find out Goblet's owner was. What were you looking for? You. You're still that same you. Same old you, filled with ambition as ever, aren't you? Me? You've gotten smarter, Yangshun. But that's just fine. Carry on, you. I have a rough idea as to why Tianpei's whereabouts. You had a rough idea for ages. You just didn't want me distracted. Are you upset at me for not telling you? I was more worried I need to keep assisting you. There's been a rumor going about the world of Yang Ni's Kung Fu lately. Ah, the martial world's rumors. When there's Kung Fu involved, he could hardly be left out of things. Shangshu's a fine place. The plum blossom bloomed late this year, and I wondered why. So your private visit to the city it was. A rare guest. When did you master this place? If wished you did to look into it deeply, I could be considered half of these mountains mastered true. The point in question isn't in the persons, it's in you, in your collective. When the day comes, what side you stand on, what ways you see things, which ways your hearts feel, will all determine what is lost in a battle there and then. Yang is a hard foe to defeat. You do have the right to speak on behalf of Yan's army. You and I learned master held the north for 100 years apiece. It must be recognized. If not for that, the court would hardly remember you so fondly. The three regulars' deeds may be sensed to encroach, but no matter what, you are fondly cherished. The years and months tower tall, joys parts, but so reluctantly. To this day, in my deepest drunken depths, still my ears prick at horns sounding battalions forth. Nian. The court wants to make a deal with you. Well, how about that? I thought I'd be getting my execution dates. The Chamber of Heaven's designs haven't ceased once in a whole millennium. Countless troops and Tianxi lies buried in action in the north. Yet evil rises as virtue does. The slaughter of wicked spirits is endless, and we've not been able to close a book on it. The finest of soldiers, the grandest marshals, the wisest of Tianxis, all rush to man the frigid north, year upon year upon year. The court wants you to erect 12 pagodas and 5 cities outside the Chamber of Heaven designs. 3,000 mechanisms, millions of terracottas. You needn't do it immediately, nor will you be on your own. Yan has begun sorting it out, drafting blueprints, and assigning every great Tianxi to the case. I hope you will lend a hand. It will allow someone to make a return from that tower at least. Ooh. One who would never fall, but absolutely must never fall. You're kidding. I heard some rumors from Lazy. Her founder was a super annoying guy, even if she's never met him. A special case for a long life warped by dependence on Originium. Such humankind really doesn't agree with me. Isn't it just because she gave you all the hassle? Ah, I remember her. Is she still well? She is. She's been stationed at the north for over 370 years now. If she can return home, the court will be willing to let her rest at ease, allow her a peaceful retirement. But the man always says he'd hate to be idle. Is it a she or he? Fuck. Sounds like some major engineering work. What do I get out of it then? The court will help you with what you want to do. The wild bestial of bloodshot eyes can't be caged forever. It sounds like a win-win for you. We Yam people sure love to haggle. That's all on that. Think about it. I have a matter I'd like to ask of you in turn. Please go on. As of now, his actions surpass all Pharmacologist's predictions, turning his own flesh into 181 black stones, scattering them in a human realm. He wants to set up a game across the entire land. Why? In his endgame days, he'll surely appear again. You best ask him yourself then. It's a game we must win. We cannot lose. Did you hear that, you two? Would he lose to his Grand Tutor, playing on 19 by 19? Of course he wouldn't. And how did the Grand Tutor beat him? The Grand Tutor did not play Go with him. Why? Black and white in their millions upon 19 by 19. And as its intrigue, true, but the Grand Tutor speaks that absorbed within a board of pieces, he cannot see man. Thus the Grand Tutor played a different game with him, with Yan's domain as a board, with the land's every commoner as the pieces. Who won? The Grand Tutor. At that time, thus he was willingly bound in captivity by Yan, and with every loss, he would stay a prisoner 60 years. If Yan always had a genius to beat him, he'd never get a foot out of the capital his whole life, huh? Who can profess to know? He's very poor at the chesses, truth be told. Very slow to learn them too. Centuries ago, in one cycle of 60 years, he lost hundreds upon thousands of games. The following cycle, he lost some less. And after one more, no more than 100 games, give or take. And so forth, until a point where no one was left who could beat him. Thus, on that cycle, he left the capital, and so that incident transpired. That's when our third sis... We could all sense that this was no pleasant matter. So the Grand Tutor had to kick his ass before he dragged his own tail back to the capital ready to be punished. Perhaps it was good. It was a good long while since the last he lost in one fell swoop. Or it may be that his sights were not set on Yan alone anymore. Aw shit. So you're Ning Shichu, and you, the bounty hunter, of enough bravery to plunder a Tianxi Burrow's procession? I didn't know they were good guys yet. Where's that old man anyway, the Bai guy? I will take you to meet him. I think, in this turn of events, thanks are due for you. It's alright. But still, I still don't get the full picture. Wasn't it just goblets? If you knew where it was, couldn't you just sneak it off yourself and be done with it? He would not want to hand it to me, so I could hardly take it. So you got me to help. Why? Why, I wonder. I simply did not want him drawn into so many vexing matters, without the slightest self-awareness. So this bounty hunter really was yours, Assistant Minister Ning. Hey, you need not raise your hackles. They are not enemies. Only, it was the sweet regulator who hastened it in his conduct. We won't question her deeply, as long as she entered Yan's borders through legitimate means, of course. Of course. Go and meet with Tianxi Bai, Black Knights. He awaits you at the agreed location. Alright, you take care. You've seen through both the sweet regulator and Mr. Liang's schemes not too long ago. But you seem to not have seen through Mr. Liang's plans to mediate from within. He may simply have been too apprehensive about betraying you, Miss Ning. Regardless, the sweet regulator overstepped their bounds in this. We will later address the matter ourselves with the Minister of Rights. It is no matter. It is all to plan further for Yan. It's cold outside. May you all rest soon. I will go see young Black Knights. It is our first time in Yan, and I cannot rest easy. Farewell, Miss Ning. Be safe. Lord Zul. I can only hope this pair in love aren't shaken by big things to come. You're young, Lord Zul. To say such things invites ideas of feigned maturity. As a candle holder, I've none of my own ties of the sorts. If I may boldly mention, when you previously passed through that village and dealt with bandits, you did have. I trust that girl was only repaying the favor. How could you muddle this with affairs between the sexes? What the fuck? Was it Kroos? It was a life saved. If the intent was impure, that will only further serve doubts of the advantage being taken. You presume wrong, Uncle Taihe. It is as you say, young man. No, it wasn't a Kroos. I don't fucking know, dude. Not heading back to Longmen yet, Mr. Lee? No, there's still someone I need to find. Come with? I'm stopping by the branch office with the funny man anyhow. And then I've got to get back to Rhodes Island landship. It seems we'll be tagging along. But I'd rather not be a nuisance to Rhodes Island again. No need to stand on honor. Trust me, it's personal matters. That codename Nothing operator got drawn into all this mess. Had his leg hurt for nothing. He's still in the hospital now. Don't want to give you all any more grief than that. That's good then. Oh shit. It's Mulberry. Kroos. Oh, fancy that, Mulberry. If you're in Shangshu already, I'm guessing Lava got to the branch office a while ago then. Yeah, and Lava wanted me to tell you too. It's best you head there quickly. It seems like something else happened. This trip to Yan sure never takes a breather. It happens. I used to just be around Longmen and stuff. Alright. I've been wanting to ask. You said Mr. Liang and Wei Yangwu are really alike, but alike how? Did I say that? You did. After you met him, I was even thinking, wait, they're completely different. Well, after all, both their sweethearts have them by the ears. Oh man. You're back. 181 black stones. You'll beat Sui to losing your sanity. While you've already spent all these years in here, in your drunken stupor. No. The years and months mean nothing to you. That farce and Xingyu Escort Association was a move planned out by you. Not totally. They should be clean of responsibility for me. Why swallow them all into this? Just as a reminder. A reminder to me. Ere you dream of all under heaven. Though you know how the universe dwarfs all, the grass in spring still tugs at your hearts. From Jiangnan to Saibei. Then back to the summit atop the clouds. You've changed a lot. It disturbs me, little sister. So I warn you. Warn you that the feelings of men are not so pure as those moralists would have you believe. Sat on equally pitted sides, the brother is in strife. Love in disgust, and passion and resentment all taken as pieces to the game. You don't fear them now. Of course you don't. But sooner or later you will. Nian will. Dusk will. They've become too much like people. So they will come to fear these things. Fear those things. That is all this little warning is. Are you angered? The cup should only hold wine. Wine should not be so wordy. In an instant, all things halt. Changshu's 3 mounts and 17 peaks now have one more peak and countless more trees, with countless more branches, with countless more leaves. Wind blows, but the leaves are still. Changshu once had a catastrophe. The devastating storm loose with sparks, shattered originium crystals descending like fiery rain. Changshu once had a catastrophe. Someone offered wine to the heavens, and the black clouds parted, and the people were safe. And yet now you're going to fling this goblet to the black clouds. A black goblet, a black peace. In the face of the most terrifying disaster of all the land, all trace is instantly annihilated. Are you feeling wrathful, compassionate, envious? Carve these emotions into you. Things are soon to come. Things soon to come, certainly. I cannot stay uninvolved. Isn't that right? For now, I shall go purchase wine. For now, alcohol. I'll be leaving Changshu. I won't stop you. If two people want to kill each other, the feeling aren't too hard to understand. But if two people want to be killed by the other, then we should save the efforts. We'd just be wallowing. I'm planning to retire now. Liu Yaoye still isn't ready for it. And doesn't the girl seem just like she wants her own business? If so, I'll shudder things. Don't you agree? I'm not one of the escorts. Good. Zhang Qingyue, our business is only postponed for a while. We're not shaking hands and making up here. Association custom says you don't talk grudges when you're at the bar. I'll be in Sangshu anyhow, waiting for you. One last thing. I hear... Dad, Master Shang. What are you charging in hereabouts? I've decided. Me and the guys all talked it through. We're going to Yumen. Ah, shit. Is that where the next thing is? Holy shit. We're done with Invitation to Wine. Oh my god. Give me that shit right now. And obviously there's the EX stages. I am not doing those today. Hell no, boy. Yeah, GG's. That is Invitation to Wine done. What is the next one, actually? The next one is this one. And then Shu. And then Yu. Hey, hey, hey. Oh no, next one is this one. My bad, my bad. Got Ling in the next one, boys.
ドクター、ご機嫌いかがかな?
Yeah, I am not doing EX stages today, dude. I'm tired. Oh my god.
ほう、また新しい部屋を増やしたのか。
悪くない部屋。
私の楽器が気になるの？教えてあげてもいいわよ。
I mean, the EX stages should be at least a short stream, I
ド
think.
クター、ご機嫌いかがかな?
Yeah, GG's. Oh my god. That was a decent story, honestly. Ah. Neato, 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 neato. Damn, we still have 3 days for grabbing points for this? 2 days. 3 days. 2 days. Whatever. I mean, I already bought out the shop anyways. Literally. I already got everything I want from this. Completed. Yeah, GG's. That was Invitation to Wine. Now Aki can finally do Arknights properly. Yeah, that was pretty good. No, now you can do Arknights. I do Arknights all the time. It's kind of the name of the game. Sorry, I was eating a cracker. Oi! Man, what you look at it? It's already midnight. Feels fucking good, man. It's 5 a.m. Aki. It's time to bed. GG's. And I have 222 primes. When's the things coming, bros? Is it the 14th? That's everything ends, right? Whatever, doesn't matter really. GG's. Thanks for coming to the second stream. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. It was really fun actually. I will see you guys later. Not sure about tomorrow, but later. Anyways, have a good rest of evening. Good night, everybody. Have a good one. Bye bye.